Like, damn. Yeah, that's so hard to ask. Oh, she's right there. Hello.
It looks like all our problems are solved. Welcome to the Jade Chamber.
What are the problems?
Great.
Why am I solving a problem?
I have no idea what we would have done otherwise. I didn't think we'd really manage to get you here.
What?
This was a last-minute situation, and you're the one we trust the most.
Yeah, what happened? Why, what?
To put it simply, we are just looking for the right person to help. We had a very long discussion about it, but to no avail. I have tasked my 3 most trusted secretaries with overseeing an important auction tomorrow.
Oh.
This, however, leaves their regular duties unattended to, and the work cannot afford to go undone. The nature of their day-to-day work is highly sensitive and confidential, so whomever I ask to fill in needs to be someone I can trust, and who doesn't have a conflict of interest.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm like, I don't think I'm capable of doing that. I fight good. I don't, like, numbers and paper, no, does not compute. I don't think I'm up to this.
There's no need to be quite so modest. Actually, you were the first person I thought of. I place a great deal of trust in you. And besides, we haven't thought of any other suitable candidates.
Doesn't Ganyu exist?
To me, this work is highly sensitive and of utmost importance.
Okay.
Though I'm sure you'll find it to be mundane at best. It would not surprise me if you can't bear the tedium
what does that
or
mean?
can't make the time. And yet, despite this, I thought it could do no harm to ask the question, on the off chance that you are interested. As it happens, I was just having a discussion on backup plans with my secretaries before you arrived.
But the outcome of that discussion was that we couldn't think of a suitable alternative.
Right. I don't know what the. Okay.
This is a good reminder that we should always have a
Can
contingency
we?
plan
Okay.
for
We don't need to. We
everything.
don't have to speak in like code. You can just tell me what you need me to do. Like they're like, we couldn't find any alternatives. We should always have a contingent. Just tell me what it is. Like, okay, you want me to do it? I'll do it.
Anyway, this may add to the debt of
Aw,
gratitude
she's so
I owe
cute.
you. But the fact is, your arrival here has rescued what was fast becoming a rather dire situation indeed.
If I have what it takes, I'll do it. I guess.
I wouldn't worry. It's all work you'll be quite familiar with. Planning trips, gathering pertinent information.
Please don't tell me we
that
have to
sort of
sneak
thing.
around. I'm very bad at
All
sneaking.
basic skills required by competent adventurers, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll give it a try. I don't know if I'll do the best that you want me to, but like, I'll try.
If you have any questions about your work, I will answer them shortly.
Okay.
The administrative work Lady Ningguang touched upon just now is only one aspect. You'll also be required to cater for Lady Ningguang's basic daily needs, such as clothing and meals, and be on call for any other requests she may have.
So we're a maid. That's what I'm. That's what I'm getting out of this. It's like, so you want me to escort her? Question mark. Give her clothes, feed her. What other requests she might have? Yeah, that's wow.
Don't be mistaken. I won't put you in a difficult position, and I will fully respect your judgment. All right.
Okay.
Please proceed to the office. Bai Shi will go over the work with you in more detail.
Yes,
Alright.
Lady Ningguang. Okay, let's go.
Chop chop. This feels like Devil Wears Prada. No, this is literally Ningguang's Hangout event is just Devil Wears Prada. Man, I kind of want to rewatch it. I actually have the. Do I have the DVD of it? Let me double check. I'm already getting off task like 5 minutes into this. Oh yeah, no, I do have Devil Wears Prada. It's a pretty fun movie with Anne Hathaway and I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. But we're playing the role that Anne Hathaway has now. Woo, look at us. Is Baisha?
Before I get into specifics, I want to start by giving you the big picture.
Oh boy.
As a member of the Liu Qixing, Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. Maintaining her perfect image at all times is absolutely essential.
I'm
My
sensing a
usual
common
job
theme
is to be
here.
her right hand, to maintain her image and take care of all her worries.
So you're the publicity person.
For example,
I forgot what the name is.
arranging her daily schedule, picking out clothes for her, dressing her, applying her perfume. I forgot that Baisha is the sim of the three. Oh my god. Anyway, your eyes are you in a trance? You misunderstand me. I am simply trying to impress upon you the sheer importance of the work you will be undertaking.
Baisha has always
She can
been
dress
very
herself.
passionate
She's
about
not
her
a
work.
child.
I can leave any task in her capable hands, and rest assured that her performance will be nothing short of exemplary. I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her enthusiasm, in the hopes that you may find it infectious.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Back to the topic at hand. Let's get into
so
the details. Bai Xiao and Bai Wen handle tasks that require enormous experience, while I'm mainly responsible for organizing her daily schedule and making sure she is well fed, dressed for any occasion, and that all her needs are met.
She's a full-grown adult. See, okay, this is why I don't like rich people. Time for my anti-capitalist rant of the day. Literally, okay, the fact that you need a whole other okay, this isn't even like Ningguang is a fully able-bodied grown woman. Why the hell does she need another person to help feed her and dress her? You are already rich enough to buy any food you want. You are already rich enough to buy any clothes you want. Why in the world? What? Like, I get it, Ningguang's probably a very busy person, but like, come on. You need 3 whole people to attend to you? 3? And that's not even counting Ganyu, who handles all the other secretarial stuff. Like, okay, whatever. No, we're not. Okay, I'm gonna stop myself from making this rant longer than it should be.
I can go through the methods I use and give you some pointers based on my experience to ensure that you are fully equipped to perform your duties.
Yeah, it's literally basic routine stuff. I'll be okay.
All in a day's work for the traveler, Great. Then I'll skip that and just get to the handover of duties. Currently, there are 133 items that have yet to be scheduled, 17 of which are high importance, and...
Yeah, 133?
Yes, I did try to make a start in advance, but only got as far as roughly prioritizing the tasks before I ran out of time.
How in the world do you have
most
133
important
things to
items with you
do in a day?
detail. If there's anything you don't understand, feel free to stop me with questions at
I'm gonna
any
forget
point.
whatever you're saying, but go off.
First is the periodic meeting with the representatives of the 8 trades.
I'm gonna write this down.
Fielding opinions on revisions to the current tax legislation.
Literally, Ningguang's just making Yanfei's life 10 times harder. Like, literally one of Yanfei's lines about Ningguang is like, yeah, she keeps making revisions to the law, and I'm just kind of annoyed. Like, having to relearn that and commit that to memory, that's kind of annoying. Hold on. So, meeting with 8 trades. Opinions on revising tax law. She's trying to find new ways to evade it.
Then, a discussion with Lady Kuching on issues relating to time restrictions on land conveyance deals. Following that, there's a Q&A session with all the major commerce guilds.
Time restrict land convey. I don't know what that means. Okay, land conveying detail, whatever. Q&A. Commerce guilds. Oh my god. I don't even think this needs to be memorized, but I'm writing this down anyway.
Right after that, there's...
Hold up. Do I really have to understand Ningguang's work in all this detail just to organize her schedule?
Yes, you do. To the uninitiated, scheduling
I don't know.
may
Okay.
sound like a simple process of matching tasks to time slots, but there is actually far more to it than that.
I don't disagree. You know, I think that secretaries have a lot of work on their plate, and I don't envy them. However, how in the world did y'all think that I would be able to handle this? I have one main goal at any given point in time, and that is to find my sibling. So why do you think I know how to arrange a schedule? And how to find the perfect perfume and dress and food for Ningguang? Like, I don't... What's not clicking? What's not clicking? Like, I'm sure the traveler sleeps on the road half the time, so why in the world would we know anything about this? Or, like, have the mental capacity to memorize all this shit? You know, whatever.
You need to take travel time into account, along with a whole spectrum of potential issues that can arise.
Why don't we just
Ample
teleport?
knowledge of all outside factors that may weigh upon your Plan A is essential to devise a workable contingency plan.
God.
I assume this is all making sense. Unless you had any other questions at this point?
I don't know which option to pick because all of them feel right. I think I'm good. I'll just lie.
Good. Then let's press on. We're tight on time here, and there's a lot to get through. And we still need to leave enough time for you to prepare Lady Ningguang's schedule.
I think I know how to approach it now.
Already? Wow. You're a fast learner.
I'm just gonna clear the whole schedule. She's not doing anything today. She's just gonna relax.
Wonderful. Then I'll be counting on you to provide my schedule for tomorrow.
I'll do my best. Do we
I'm
have
grateful for your assistance. Now, I will leave you here in peace to proceed with your work. I still have a few items from today's schedules that need addressing. If anything else is unclear, you can ask Bai Shi.
Take care, Lady Ningguang.
Is there gonna be a whole, like, mini game? We'll make a serious effort. You hand over the schedule you made to Bai Shi. Eat, wash up, change, get ready to go out. Meet businesswoman Luo Qiao at Yoli Pavilion. Eat lunch. Meet 3 informants and exchange information. Go to Yuehai Pavilion for a conference. Light meal. Negotiate any outstanding matters from the conference and return to the Jade Chamber. The specific times for the first 3 items are flexible and progress dependent. The conference in item 4 is scheduled for the evening. Arriving early is recommended. Wow. She said 133. How did we get that down to 5? What?
Good. You factored in both priority and efficiency, and produced a rigorous and well-structured schedule. You've
we're just built
considered
different.
it from every angle.
I know.
Excellent work.
Pat me
You've
on
got
the
quite
back.
a knack for this.
Yeah, you're. My brain is fried now. Yeah.
Please be here at the Jade Chamber tomorrow morning before Lady Ningguang wakes up, and start preparing based on the schedule. With you helping out here, we will be able to focus fully on the auction. It will be quite a complicated affair.
Yeah, I hope everything goes well tomorrow.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Gladly. Should I look at the schedule? Maybe I should, like, note that down, right? Maybe I feel like I should note that down. What's this? Meadow of Gems? Not reading all that, but go off. Okay, let me write this down. I'm throwing away that sticky note. I'll use the back of this one. Yeah? Okay, so 1, just eat, wash, whatever. 2, Luo Qiao at Yoli Pavilion. Plus lunch. 3 informants. That's so suspicious. 3 informants? For what? Information on what? Yuehai Pavilion. For conference. Meal. Matters from conference. And return to J Chamber. J Chamber. My handwriting is so bad right now. Ugh. I literally wrote for an hour straight yesterday because we were doing this practice exam in history class. Hated that, dude. My hand was tired. What time? 7 a.m. Okay. It would have been funny if it was 6 a.m. Because then that would have been a FNAF reference. I like how you, like, the passage of time barely matters in here. It only gets kind of darker at night. Boom. Okay. Oh, we're waking her up? Wait, she sleeps in here? Wait, is this a room? What? Knock, knock, knock. Ningguang?
Yes, I'm already awake.
Oh.
I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Okay.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I was a little nervous. Mostly because there's a lot of stuff to do today, but...
There's nothing to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off one by one. Now then, the schedule. Let's see what you have for me today.
Okay. What's interesting in my opinion is like... If you always have to maintain a schedule every single day, doesn't that get annoying? Like, don't you want to spice that up a little bit? I'm a person that really loves routine. Okay? Trust me, I love routine. I like consistency. But, like, sometimes... Dude, what? How? Like, I don't know how you can live like that every single day of your life, you know? Anyway.
Item 1. Lunch at Lioli Pavilion with Miss Lua Chiao. Ah, yes. I remember the invitation. I need to make sure I'm well prepared for this.
Is she a friend of yours?
No, someone I've never met before.
Never met, okay.
Today's lunch will be our first time meeting each other.
It's just lunch. What exactly do you need to prepare? Yeah.
She's paying a high price for my time, and I intend to make sure she gets her money's worth. Otherwise, tens of millions of mora is rather a high price for lunch, even one at Lioli Pavilion. Wouldn't you say?
Tens of millions? Tens of millions? Rich people, dude. That's all I have to say. Rich people, dude.
That's right. Even at this price, there is no shortage of people willing to pay for a lunch opportunity with me. To be clear, I've never had any hand in setting the price.
Yeah, who set the price? Who was like, yeah, we're charging you tens of millions to talk to Ningguang.
Time is very valuable to me. So when I first came up with the idea, I made a rule that my time would go to the highest bidder.
You're making people bid for your time?
Lucrative business.
I hate capitalism. No, literally, like, for as much as I love Ningguang, okay? Look, no, like, I'm not kidding. I love Ningguang. Damn. She's a capitalist through and through, man. Anyway, it's like an investment.
Yes, that sums it up very well. Most people looking to buy my time are business people who believe that whatever they spend now, they will make back several times over in due course.
I hate capitalism.
Naturally, for anyone looking to make a profit in a complex market, the bottom line is having the requisite experience and expertise. All I can do for them is share whatever insight I may have. As for how much my insight is worth in terms of mora, everyone has their own idea. There is no standardized way to measure something like this.
So this is how rich people think. Apparently so, man. God damn.
You're a very lucky person, you know. You get to sit in on this lunch for free.
And it better be good food. I swear, if they feed me those rich people portions where it's like like a teaspoon of food for like $1,000, I'm leaving. I'm saying goodbye. We're ending the Hangout event.
In the hands of a professional business person, the kind of information you'll be exposed to would be worth, well, tens of millions of mora.
Then this could be literally the most valuable lesson. I'm just gonna say I will listen and learn.
There's no need to be nervous, of course. Now, let's have some breakfast before we leave.
Agreed. Okay, let me double check my mic before we continue. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, mic check. Nope. Okay. I'm playing this as myself. Oh, God. I hate that it does that. Hold on. Okay. I'm playing as myself, but I think it's even funnier if, like, I'm, like, narrating like I'm Beta. Because I'm like, I hate rich people. Honestly, I feel like Beta would think that way, too. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, they set up the little dividers out here. Really? They do this every morning for you? I hate rich people. Anyway, hi, Ningguang.
Did you organize this entire breakfast?
Yeah, I just picked a time slot.
I know what's going on then.
Is Baisha still simping?
Sit. Have a taste of the Jade Chamber's chef's cooking. This kind of food tastes far less satisfying if left out for too long.
I think that's how a lot of foods tend to be. Except for certain soups, actually. Like, there's certain soups where it's like, the first day, it's like, it's good. But then, like, the day after, it hits different. There's just something about it. The aroma, the taste, is just so good. Anyway, thank you. You and Ningguang enjoy a fine breakfast, yeah?
What do you think? Is the food
Oh look,
to your
it's
liking?
the what's it called? The shrimp balls, right? Kuching is currently foaming at the mouth off screen. Anyway, I ate so much more than I intended to.
Oh, don't forget we have a lunch later. Save some space, or you might miss out on some even better food. Still, I'm happy to see that you approve of my culinary tastes.
Do you usually eat breakfast with your secretaries?
On occasion. Usually everyone is too busy for a leisurely sit-down meal. There is an awful lot to get done most of the time. Breakfast also isn't usually so lavish, hence my surprise when we got here.
Who made it then? Like, why was it so
I
extra?
actually thought you had cooked it all yourself.
I'm not a terrible chef, but yeah. Not like this.
Relax, I'm just joking. Baisha probably made arrangements yesterday to add a few extra dishes to the breakfast menu. You willingly took this work on, knowing that it would be tedious, and you have worked diligently. My secretaries and I are very grateful to you.
So what I'm understanding is if we fucked around with the schedule and like didn't take it seriously, Baisha would have been like starved.
Treating you to some food is but a small token of our appreciation.
Not bad at all.
Breakfast sets the tone for the rest of the day. You can't compromise on it.
Exactly. Breakfast is
If you wake up to
important.
the same monotonous meal each day, you will start to feel fatigued even before you start working.
Life lessons with Ningguang.
Well, I'm done eating. We should get ready, then head off to Liali Pavilion.
Of course.
I have some preparations to make first. Could you bring my clothes to my room, please?
You need a change of clothes?
I need a change of mood, and a change of
Ma'am.
clothes will facilitate that.
No, it's so funny because it's like, what's it called? Basically every character in this game wears the same clothes every single day. I don't know why she suddenly needed a change of mood for this one lunch on a random day with this first meeting with this random person.
Who knows? Perhaps you will have a completely different impression of me after I change outfits. I already instructed Longyang to have my outfit ready. You can fetch it from her.
Understood. I don't know who that is,
Thank
but
you. I'll be in my room.
he's probably gonna take a quick nap while we're like searching for the dress. Lanyang? Oh, she was literally right there. She was like 5 feet behind you. Why did you know? Okay, whatever. Here, Lanyang.
Hello, how may I help?
I'm here to fetch a change of clothes for Ningguang.
Ah, yes, of course. Please wait a moment. I'll go and get them.
Banger. After a long wait, Lanyang finally returns.
Here you are. Please give this to Lady Ningguang.
That seemed to take you a while, yeah? A suspiciously long amount of time.
Yes, this whole room is full of Lady
Oh.
Ningguang's personal items. Not just clothes either. There are all kinds of jewelry and ornaments.
I hate rich people.
Lady Ningguang asked us to rearrange this room recently. We're currently right in the middle of that, so everything's in a bit of a mess. That's why it took me a little time to find this for you.
Suppose this is a problem unique to rich people. Yeah.
Anyway, you can take it now. Thanks for coming to pick it up.
Yeah, of course. Ningguang's room is back here, right? Yeah, okay. Box of clothes!
Did you get it?
Oh, yeah. Why'd you say it like that? I was like, I'm not gonna... Okay.
Ah, this is the one. Please, wait for a moment.
Okay. Ooh, get it. So pretty. And they're like, you want to grind for the skin, don't you? You really want to grind for the skin.
I had this specially tailored recently, and I must say, I'm really rather fond
She's
of it.
so pretty. Oh my god. Again, she might be a capitalist, but I can kind of, well, I won't excuse it, but I will say it's a part of her character. Oh my god, she's so hot, dude. Literally, Ningguang, God, Beta was one lucky motherfucker. Same thing with A too. Oh my god. Literally, I need, what's it called? I need these bitches to remember how lucky they are for having significant others that are like, just outselling all the others, you know? Anyway, hi Ningguang.
What do you think? Be honest. I just want to know your first impression.
Stunning.
Phew. Thank you. I was actually a little nervous.
Really?
Knowing that it has your seal of approval makes me feel much more self-confident.
Self-confident? I feel like to be Ningguang, you kind of always have to have self-confidence, but yeah, self-confidence?
If you're second-guessing how you look, you can forget about looking glamorous. Even the finest garments in the world would look out of place on you.
I like...
That's why your affirmation matters so much to me.
Well, then I appreciate it. Also, I really want the hand jewelry. Like, that looks so cool. Okay, anyway, okay.
All right, let's head to Lioli Pavilion.
Like, I want those rings, dude. Is it a ring or like a hand? Like, you know, like some people have, like the skeleton hand thing, the skeleton hand bracelet, jewelry, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So cool. Okay. I want one of those. Okay. I could probably just teleport to Lioli, Pavilion. Okay. Is it Lioli or Lioli? I might come back, and replay certain parts just to hear them say it in the Chinese dub. Because, no disrespect, but a lot, like, there are quite a few times where the English dub does not pronounce it correctly. And I don't think it's that difficult to pronounce. Like, for example, like, whenever, whenever there's an X, they'll say sing or sing or something, or like pronounce like a Z or a TS sound instead of like SH. Which, from my understanding, you're generally supposed to pronounce it as an SH sound. Like, for example, xiao. Xiao. But people say it as jiao. Or something else. And it's just not, like, that's not correct. Oh. Maybe I should have just teleported down there. I don't know why or we can glide down there. You know what? Let's glide down there. We don't have the Tengu feathers on. Hold on. Tengu feathers. It's not even called the Tengu feather, but I just do it. I just call it that because Sarah has it, but like in black. What else? For example, right? Like yesterday I checked, and Shunhe is pronounced as Shunhe, unless I'm wrong. But like in the English dub, they pronounce it as Shenhe, which is like interesting. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Yunjin technically her last name is pronounced with like 2 syllables and not 1. Kind of like you would say Chongyun instead of Chongyun. But hey. Oh god, the textures are not loaded at all. Hold on. I'm waiting for the textures to load. There we go. So it's like Yunjin, but like they pronounce it the syllables very quickly so that you barely notice it. But hey. Man, the last time we were here was for the first act of the Archon quest? Of the Yue Archon quest? I meant to just click inside. I don't know why accidentally. There you go. You know we're here for business, for Ningguang Genshin Impact. Literally, I can't wait to get that skin. It's so good. Okay. The moment I have like an okay enough set for Yae, I'm gonna try and see if I can grind for Ningguang. Yeah? For Ningguang and is there someone else that I want to build that was around here? Maybe Chongyun. Oh, Yanfei too. Cause this one should work with her. But I have Lost Prayer for Ningguang, so anyway. Oh god. Luo? But Ningguang pronounces as an A, so I don't know if it's like Luo or Lua. I don't know. Xiao. Anyway. I just want to know how to pronounce these names properly, dude.
Lady Ningguang. Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh my god.
No, not at all.
She's
I know that you have 1,000 different things to do each day. I'm very grateful for any amount of time you can spare from me. Great. Well, let's leave the formalities aside from now on and make this just a friendly chat. This is the Traveler. I'm assuming you've heard of her. She happened to be in Liyue Harbor today, so I invited her to come along. It's a rare opportunity to dine with her, too. Do you mind if she sits with us? No, not at all. On the contrary, I'm honored. What a surprise to be dining with the illustrious Traveler, too.
I thought she introduced me as her temporary secretary. God damn.
I've always been fascinated by you and your adventures. There's so many questions I'd love to ask you.
Well, you're here for Ningguang, though.
Sorry, where are my manners? I forgot to introduce myself. Look at me, getting all overexcited. I'm Luo Qiao, a businesswoman.
Luo Qiao?
I work mostly in the textile business, but recently I've been considering branching out into some other markets. That's what I wanted to ask Lady Ningguang for some advice about. I didn't know there'd be a surprise guest involved, too.
Yeah, you're getting a 2-for-1 with your tens of millions of Mora.
The rumors are true, then.
What rumors?
About what, exactly? You know, the rumors about the two of you.
No.
Lady Ningguang and the Traveler.
No.
Having a closer than average relationship.
I would love to have a rumor like that with Ningguang, but no. What's it called? Not the Traveler, though. I don't know. I just don't. Traveler harm is just so annoying to me. There are so few characters that I actually ship with the Traveler. Ningguang is not one of them. Ningguang, I ship her with I guess the other Qixing ladies and then Beidou. Not the Traveler. I mean, me, yeah, definitely. I would love to have a crumb of her time, but anyway, this is embarrassing. We're not. No. I'm temporary secretary. I'm a temporary secretary.
You haven't heard?
Yeah, are these rumors widespread? I'm scared. There seems to be a theme with Yunjin and Ningguang because in one of the things they were yeah, we're gonna spread a rumor about Yunjin and the Traveler having a relationship. Please, I really hope they don't do this for other things. Let the Hangout events just be platonic, please. Anyway, are these rumors widespread? Please don't let them be widespread.
Come on. You must know that Lady Ningguang's every move is in the spotlight. That obviously includes her relationships.
Mention Beidou, dude. Please, Ningguang. I need just... Literally, out of the two of them, right? Ningguang is canonically the one that doesn't actually give a shit about her reputation. So I'm waiting on Ningguang to mention Beidou. Honestly, that's what we're gonna try to do today too. Just get her to mention Beidou at some point.
And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship, why would she invite you to this lunch right after finding out that you were back in Liyue Harbor?
I need to be very careful about how I answer this question. I don't want to accidentally inflame the rumors, but I also don't want to I just don't want to inflame the rumors.
Interesting. Yes, we do have a special relationship, but I don't see anything unusual about it. The Traveler is a national hero in Liyue whose actions have directly contributed toward the prosperity we enjoy today.
Technically, Ningguang's a national hero, but we don't talk about that enough. Anyway.
Even putting aside my official status as one of the Liyue Qixing, I admire her on a personal level, too.
Oh,
yes. Well,
tucks hair behind ear. Debbie Ryan moment.
I was just observing that Lady Ningguang now seems to have a second interesting character in her innermost circle. The first one being the captain.
Oh! I was waiting on it, dude. I was waiting on someone to be like, Beidou, Beto. Dude, let me wingman for Beto, dude. Let me wingman like right now. I swear I will. I swear I will. For as much as I said for Ningguang, I'm gonna wingman for Beto, dude. I swear I will. Ah! Literally, I was waiting on it. I was like, man, someone has to mention Beto. There's no way no one's gonna mention Beto at all in a like seemingly interesting discussion about like romance. Crumbs. Anyway.
You're comparing apples and sunsettias there. Whenever Beto returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache.
Shut up. Dude, we all know. You want a piece of that, dude. You want a piece of that. You literally you want a kiss under the moonlight or some shit, dude. Don't stop lying right now. Stop. We know that y'all kiss each other under the mistletoe. Don't lie. Don't lie now. Don't lie now. God. Also, mic check. God. Waiting for the UI to clear again. Don't you stare. Don't you stare. Don't you dare start lying now. Don't lie. Do not lie. Don't lie. We know that both of you kiss under the moonlight. We know that you're dating. We know that you're holding hands. Okay, shut up. We know that you're scared whenever Beto sails out, and you're scared that she might not ever return again. Be quiet.
I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
Don't lie. Don't.
Investment opportunities? Oh, do you mean the luminescent spine business? I hear that's been all the rage recently.
No, something else. All the talk about luminescent spines is just empty hype.
Oh, but isn't there some new technology from Fontaine that needs lots of luminescent spines to make it work?
I don't know, dude.
If it were really that profitable, those in the know would have kept it as quiet as possible. You have to wonder, if the news is spreading like wildfire, who's fanning the flames? I had my secretary do some analysis. The current price of luminescent spines far exceeds the profits that could be made on the end product.
Aren't they literally from fireflies?
So I would advise you
I
to
catch
be
them like
cautious.
every few days or so.
I see. Well, I was planning to get your opinion on how to get started in that business.
In my opinion, there are many people around with ulterior motives, making this a very risky business to enter into in the short term. Long term, it's very difficult to say, but I believe there's too much uncertainty to make it worth your investment. You worked hard to earn every more you own, and you should be just as careful spending it as you were making it.
Hit the nail on the head, I guess. I guess I'm gonna keep girlbossing some capitalism talking points. I don't know.
You think so too, huh?
At least do your research before you part with any money. That's actually good advice, though.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. If that's what both of you think, I'll take my time and not rush into anything. Maybe it'd be a better choice to invest this money into an industry that I'm genuinely interested in getting involved with.
Like what? The business talk continues in this vein throughout lunchtime.
Lady Ningguang, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me today. I didn't know how much we'd get through, but you've
still
answered
thinking-
every question I wanted to ask.
No, literally the most important part of this whole conversation was you revealing that there are rumors about her and Beto. That was... Thank you, Luo Chao. I appreciate you for telling me that. There are rumors. There are rumors that they have a closer than average relationship. Interesting.
Good. I'm glad I could be of some help.
Oh, she looks ethereal with that
I see
lighting.
why you were able to become the most successful business person in Liyue Harbor. You think clearly, you are very knowledgeable, and you keep yourself well informed. It would take me a very long time to come anywhere close to your level.
That is why so many people want to pay. Oh, this is why so many people want to pay to spend time with Ningguang.
You've been listening for a while. Are you getting bored?
No, I'm finding it all very interesting. Well, I don't find it interesting. The Traveler does, I guess. I was more interested in the conversation about Beto, but but that's just because of personal interests. Because I'm trying to wingman here. Anyway, I'm finding it all very interesting.
Has it sparked an interest in the business world for you?
I'm a novice, but I was able to follow because you explained everything so clearly.
That means you also have a good head on your shoulders, and the ability to learn rapidly.
Well,
if you are in need of
I don't know about that.
You should absolutely consider doing business.
I don't think I'm gonna be.
More
We can hit
time.
up a ley line, dude. We'll be okay.
Thank you. This lunch was everything I was hoping for and more. I can't wait to try out everything I've learned.
See you next time. I'll look forward to hearing good news from you soon.
So about Beto.
Right then.
So about
is over.
so about Beto.
Next. Although
So about Beto.
I'm a little concerned about the auction. I wonder how my secretarial trio is getting along.
I want to know about Beto. Don't worry about them. They're very capable. I mean, you trust them, right? Like, I feel like, I don't know. I just want to keep diverting the conversation into talking about Beto. Yeah, don't worry. See, I feel like something's wrong. I trust Ningguang's instincts, but also I just don't want to go. Whatever. I trust your instincts. We can go check up on them.
Good. Then let's do that. There are some slippery characters among the bidders, you see.
Like Beto?
So, even though my secretaries are very capable and experienced, I still can't help worrying for them a little. Come on. The auction is being held at Eugene Terrace.
I have to climb all those stairs. Are you kidding me? What if we talk about Beto again? I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. I think it would be a great thing if we just continue to talk about Beto and see, like, they're denying it so hard. No, it's so funny. Literally, like, I like how during Beto's hangout. No, I think it's just because we were in front of Luo Qiao. Because when it was just us and Beto talking about Ningguang, Beto was actually talking about Ningguang very fondly, and she was like, yeah, like, Ningguang and I have had, like, special arrangements, and we have an understanding with each other, and we work with each other, sometimes, like, below the table or whatever, something like that. So, I'm thinking that if we weren't with Luo Qiao, then that would have been a very different conversation about Beto. Which means that we need to interrogate Ningguang more. I remember this was the platform in which Xiangling ended up exposing Beto and Ningguang. Was like, yeah, Ningguang actually doesn't really care about her public relations with Beto, and they play chess a lot together. Are there no people, or is it like lagging? I can't tell. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was like, oh, their feet are There we go. Oh man, dude, what are you even doing? What are you doing with your hands? Is there a tape? Oh, yeah, that's why. Because it was loading so slow. There we go. Oh, I should have.
Lady Ningguang, what brings you here?
Hold on. Mic check again. Oh, it's working actually. Wow, that's amazing. Hold on. There we go.
I couldn't help but feel a little concerned. So I just came to see how everything is going.
We're about ready, and people are starting to arrive. I think we should be able to start on time.
Oh,
Very
it's just
good.
now starting?
I think I'll host the auction myself.
Oh.
Huh? You want to
What
do
about
it
your other stuff with the
yourself?
conference and stuff?
Yes.
We had a whole schedule.
Just in case anything untoward happens.
Okay.
I can take care of it myself.
Then we'll leave the auction itself to you. But we'll be sure to lend our full support behind the scenes.
Have you attended an auction before?
Yeah, my my net worth isn't quite in that category.
Well, would you like to participate this time? You don't have to bid, of course. Just experience the atmosphere.
Sure. That should be quite fun. Is she gonna start doing the, what's it called? The like, you know, like how auctioneers do it, and they do it like really fast. It low-key sounds like a rap, and they're like going once, going twice, sold to the man and whatever.
All right then. Feel free to take a look around the
I
venue
absolutely
before it
will.
kicks
I'm
off.
investigating everything I can.
Check out the items up for bidding and see if there's anything you might be interested in.
We're gonna try and find a ring so that we can hand it over to Beto, and so that she can propose to you. I'm wingmanning, dude. I'm wingmanning. Dude, okay, wait. I want to see the hand thing. The hand jewelry. Okay, so it's like, I actually have something kind of like that, like on what's on her middle finger, but not on her, what's it called? Her pinky. Can I see what's on her pinky? Her hair is like blocking the view, which is why I'm like annoyed. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. That looks so pretty, but also kind of uncomfortable to wear. Wait. How'd she get that on the cap of on her pinky? Does she have anything on her left hand? No? Wait, is Beto shorter than Ningguang? Hold on. Or is it just because they're looking down?
What goes on in the minds of the Tishing?
This is such a pretty... Wait, let me get, Kaching out. Matching Tishing moment! I can't wait for Ganya to get a skin too. I hope it's good looking skin. Eula, you're not from here. Bye.
Let's finish this quickly.
Well, okay, they're not exactly matching. Because Kaching's is mostly black, but Ningguang's is like... Oh my god, Kaching is so short! Kaching's so short, look at her! Look at her! Oh, she's so short. Oh, that's so funny. Huh, short. What is this? I just think that their outfits are very cool. And like Ningguang's is apparently based off like a bird, I think, right? It's like bird themed ish, while Kaching's looks quite obviously more like a butterfly. I think it's so cool. Huh. Imagine being as short as Kaching. Just... Okay, bye Kaching! Well, actually, I don't think there's gonna be any combat. I don't think it really matters. Okay. Oh, wait, how short is Yunjin? I think she's about the same height. Why does Ningguang only turn when... Why doesn't she turn to Yunjin? Oh wait, can I talk to her real quick?
While we're waiting for the auction to begin, feel free to check out the lots or just stretch your legs.
Okay.
Maybe you'll find something that catches your eye.
Just her reiterating what she said before. Okay. I think that's so funny that... Oh, now you're looking at Yunjin. Okay. What is that? Observe hairpin? A fairly well-made hairpin, but there's nothing exceptional about it. I can't even see it, dude. I think there's like a too much bloom or something, or the lighting's whack. I can't see it that well. Fine to buy in a shop, but can this really fetch a good price at an auction? Writing tools? Generic office implements. I guess they could brighten the place up a bit. Still, it'd be cheaper to get one from Bolai than the vase. A plain-looking vase with clear signs of wear and tear. Can't see any reason to bid on something like this. Maybe it's just because Ningguang owns it. Maybe that's why. Okay, we'll sit down. Wait, what time did they want us to wait until? 16:00? 1600? Okay. Oh. Oh god. Oh, we have to be standing for this? Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Are you kidding? There we go.
It's about time to start. Find yourself somewhere to sit and we'll kick things off.
Before we start, I have a question. Why are all these items really boring?
Yes? What is it?
Are these auction items genuinely very valuable?
That's for you to make a considered judgment on.
I don't think they are.
It's precisely what makes auctions so interesting.
That you might be scamming people?
Until the bids exceed the value of the item you're after, you can keep raising the price. If the bids go beyond what you can accept, then you let someone else take it. Perhaps this does not result in what you might call a fair price.
Yeah.
But what it does do is identify the person who values the item the most.
That's a good point. Okay, let's see how it goes.
Yes. You should look forward to it.
The auction finally begins.
The first lot is a teacup from my personal collection. Bids starting at 10,000 mora. That's 10,000 mora for the teacup.
Yeah, I would not pay 10,000 mora for a cup. No, thank you.
20,000.
Oh.
30,000.
Whoa. What
50,000.
50,000. And like the first two people were like 20,000, 50,000. What? And then this guy's like 50,000. Do I really want a teacup from Ningguang? You know, I think it's funny. Let's just like spice it up a bit. 60,000. I can afford it. What if I just bid everything?
80,000. 80,000 over here.
Damn, relax, my guy.
I'll raise that to 100,000.
120.
He seems very determined, little Bin. I'm gonna ruin all these people's days. Gonna be a menace to society. 130.
I swear, some of these bidders are just driving the price up for fun.
Yes, I am.
150,000. Anyone else want to keep going now?
150 once?
170?
Oh.
180,000.
Sorry, Xiaofei.
180 once?
180,000?
180 twice? 180. Sold!
Yeah, it's mine now.
Can't believe it went for 180,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money, dude.
Okay then. Moving straight on to the next lot.
That could buy someone's rent for a year or something. One by one, the unexceptional items are sold for exceptionally high prices.
You seem to be getting quite into it. What a shame that you didn't manage to go home with anything.
Yeah, something fell off.
Of course it did. That's because I didn't come here to sell my things.
What?
I'm sure you must find it quite odd that all these everyday items could fetch such a huge price at auction. Since you're curious, why not go and talk to the buyers? I'm sure they'll give you the answers you're looking for.
Can't believe we're turning to capitalist girl bosses. Okay, let's start with Xiaofei, since you're the one that like left the earliest.
Huh? You want to know why I paid so much?
Yeah.
Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Because the previous owner was
I imagine
Lady
so.
Ningguang.
Yeah, I imagine
Sure,
that's why.
the item may look pretty ordinary, but that's probably just because I'm not a connoisseur, so I don't know how to appreciate it. But I figured I'd buy it first, then go get it appraised by an expert. Then I'll be rich.
Wait, you'd pay for it first and then get it checked for authenticity and stuff? Oh my god, that's not a smart idea in my opinion, but go off.
Today wasn't my day. Didn't manage to snag much. There were too many bidders, and they all seemed like experts to me. I guess I'll just have to wait for the next auction. Someday, I'll be the lucky one.
Have you considered maybe spending more money? And then Yingfeng
I may have paid an arm and a leg for this, but in the end,
or
I got
Yingfeng,
the result I
don't know how to
wanted.
say it. Aren't you worried about the price being overinflated?
Nothing of Ningguang's could ever be overinflated.
Maybe y'all
I'm
placing
far
way
from
too
the
much
only
value
buyer
on
who
this.
believes that owned by Ningguang is worth paying a premium for. So how much I make just depends on how many people are even bigger fans of Ningguang than I am.
Maybe y'all need to relax. Yeah? Maybe y'all need to relax. Okay, also, mic check again. There we go. Thank you, Yunjin. Alright, Ningguang. I talk to people.
Well, did you find the answer yet?
Yeah, it's because everyone has faith in your judgment and aesthetics. This is literally- no, this is- okay. You know what this is? This is literally just the rich people effect. It's not any, like, this is what I'm gonna dub it now. It's when people believe that because a person is rich, anything they touch and or do is automatically incredibly intellectual and valuable. Take, for example, Bezos, Elon Musk, any of the, like, super, like, rich billionaires that exist right now, and, like, all the stupid, like, what's it called? Capitalist bros that, like, worship the ground they walk on. And anything they do, they follow to a T because they're like, oh, he must be so intelligent, and this is totally not the product of nepotism, and because of all that kind of stuff. When in reality, it literally is. And, like, for example, like what? For example, Musk's father owned silver mines in an apartheid South Africa. That's why he had, like, a leg up on his whole thing. He's not a genius, my guys. He's not a genius. He just had a lot of money, family money. He had a lot of his dad's money to help him. Like, and, like, I guess, like, in Ningguang's case, she quite literally is someone who, quote-unquote, picked themselves up by the bootstraps. So I suppose that she's cunning and intelligent in that sense. But in real life, basically no rich person ever exists because of their own hard work. It's because their families had some sort of power and position to hand off to them. Like, for example, a lot of the, like, big famous people, right, have parents that were already in the music industry. So, of course they had a leg up. They weren't necessarily just underground artists that were discovered and really loved. No, they had their own money. Anyway, but yeah, I just don't like it when people worship the ground that rich people walk on because they believe that they're of another breed of intelligence when in reality they just had their parents' money. And that's something that was exercised here in Ningguang's case. She didn't become rich because of her parents or anything. I believe she was an orphan. However, I don't like people treating her as this sort of super intelligent person. That's not to say she isn't intelligent, but, like, you're telling me you're gonna drop, like, hundreds of thousands of mora on items that she owned because she's rich? Really? I don't know. Anyway, that's just my opinion, though. Whatever. Who knew I would just go into an anti-capitalist rant for like 10 times over the course of this one hangout? This one, like, what's it called? Like, timeline of the hangout event. Anyway, it's because everyone has faith in your judgment and aesthetics. Which, to an extent, is kind of true because Ningguang is canonically very smart.
That's certainly part of it. But every bidder will have noticed that none of these items have a particularly high going rate on the market in and of themselves.
It's just
Despite
because
this, they were all willing to pay very dearly for them. I wonder, is faith in me really the only factor in their appraisal of the item's value?
If not, then what else could it be?
You'll see shortly. The one who spent the most money will surely be the quickest to realize. If all I wanted to do was make some quick mora by exploiting their blind faith in me, I have a million more effective ways of achieving that than hosting an auction.
Oh,
Every
actually, I pressed the button.
participant in this auction was handpicked by me, based on certain intelligence.
Define certain intelligence. Sure enough, after some time has passed, one of the participants returns.
Lady Ningguang, something doesn't seem quite right with the items from today's auction. As unlikely as this sounds, and please forgive me for even bringing it up, but I had to ask. You weren't selling counterfeits today, were you?
Counterfeits? Absolutely not. What motive would anyone have for making copies of things like these? They are simply ordinary items, and there was no coercion or enticement during the auction. Every bid was voluntary.
Because we trusted you! Everyone knows that you love Mora, but we also know that you made your fortune through honest means, as opposed to scamming people.
You seem to have entered into dangerous linguistic territory there. You should know that unless you have evidence to support your outlandish claims, I am legally entitled to sue you for slander. Of course, if you have any genuine grievances about the auction, the lots, or the process, please enlighten me as to where exactly I went wrong.
You... Fine. Yes, technically it was all legitimate. Guess all I can do is take the loss. But if word gets out about today's auction, people are gonna start seeing you as a con artist. No one would dare do business with you after that. I guess.
So are they counterfeits?
Is this really in your best interest?
I'm so confused.
Let me answer that with a question. You claim that you were willing to pay a high price because you trusted me. But is that really the full story?
What do you mean? What else could it be?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it could be something to do with a lost item from the original Jade Chamber collection that has quietly made its way into your hands.
Well.
When the Jade Chamber fell, countless valuable items from my collection plunged into the sea. I organized a salvage operation, but still there were many items unaccounted for. A considerable number of these made their way back into Liyue Harbor through means unbeknownst to me.
Probably
And
Beto.
passed through several pairs of hands before finally ending up in yours, and those of your fellow bidders today.
I wanted to say something pretty funny. Okay, I like how Ningguang's like, she's nothing but a headache to me. But then literally like has a vase from Beto in her office. Go off, Ningguang. Anyway.
Wait, you mean...
Yes. Everyone attending the auction today is in possession of lost property belonging to me. Or, to put it another way, they were all people who have had a taste of something that was mine and convinced themselves that I am someone to be taken advantage of.
Okay, I'm barely following. Wait, okay. So you're saying that essentially these were like all a bunch of items that were lost, but she found them and then because she wanted to make a point? Question mark. No wonder they had such blind faith.
So I ask you again, your high bidding price, was it motivated or was it greed?
Probably greed.
The sole reason I held this auction is to reclaim my treasured possessions. If you are willing to return what is mine, I will refund all the money you spent in the auction today.
All right, fine. I guess I'll return it. You drive a hard bargain like everyone says. I'll go.
He's just a capitalist girl boss.
Please just wait here.
Despite his bad attitude, he cooperated in the end. Good for him.
It all makes sense now. Not to me, but maybe you're piecing together. Like, I think I'm following, but I don't know if I'm following correctly.
The issue was that all items of mine that had been fished out of the sea have changed hands numerous times already. Determining who has legal ownership would be an extremely long-winded process, with each item being assessed on a case-by-case basis. Even Yanfei says she'd have a difficult time defending my claims.
But
I could have bought them back, but it's not in my nature to pay twice for the same thing. Least of all, when they'd be looking to make a handsome profit from my misfortune. After making some inquiries, I found them to be most uncooperative. So I had to resort to this auction to finally put a stop to all this nonsense.
yeah, I hope I never end up on the wrong side of you. I'm gonna get broke if I do that.
I just wanted my things back. Hardly an unusual sentiment.
Can't say I disagree.
At most, a little childish, perhaps. Which is another reason why I didn't tell anybody about my plan. What do you think it was about the Jade Chamber that defeated Osile?
The explosion. The explosion?
Well, I think it was a combination of the weight and the energy it contains.
Well,
Its great weight meant that it hit Osile with incredible force, while the energy within triggered that spectacular explosion. Every piece of the Jade Chamber, from the stone walls and wooden beams down to the smallest ornament, contributed to its total weight. But in the end, they became objects of merchants' greed. It's hard not to get a little irked thinking about it.
yeah, that's not so childish. I think that's... You know, do I disagree somewhat with the means in which you're doing this? Kinda, but also, this is one time we'll overlook the capitalist girl boss thing, okay? That's not so childish.
Thank you for understanding. Now I've got one of my items back. Let me show you what makes it so special.
Memories?
The secrets of history shine through in the relics that survive. And this one now has the story of another age to tell.
Is one ending? She's so pretty, dude. Oh my god. She's so pretty. None of the items that were offered up during that decisive battle shall be lost, no matter how small. What if they got crushed, though? Like, what if they got, like... They sunk to the bottom of the ocean? I guess Beta would fish it out. Honestly, me too, Lamine. Me too. Okay. One ending done. I don't think that was a bad ending at all, so I'm happy. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I guess, okay, so the other option is definitely to not go to the auction. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... We're gonna try and see how many other times we can find a way for Ningguang or someone else to mention Beto and Ningguang to react to it, because I think that is the smart thing to do, yeah? And by smart thing, I mean the completely selfish thing to do, but I think it's funny, so...
Best Lee food in town.
Wow, look at that lag. Okay. Let's enter Lioli Pavilion. Let's skip over some of the dialogue because we already saw it, so... Would like to load though. Thank you. I'm sorry. Watch out.
Lady Ning.
Sorry to have kept...
No.
Great.
Skipping.
She happened to... Do you mind if she's...
No.
I'll just pick the same options that I did before. It doesn't really matter.
I'm Lord Chiao. That's what I want.
Rumors?
Wait.
You haven't heard? Come on. You must know that lady. And if you didn't have some sort of special relationship...
Interest. The Traveler is a national... Even putting aside...
Oh, yes. Oh, there is nothing unusual about it at all.
I'm just gonna look at this again because I think it's funny.
Now seems to...
You're comparing apples and Sunsetias there. Whenever Beidou returns to Liyue Harbor, all she brings me is a headache.
Sure.
I've missed out on a number of extremely promising investment opportunities thanks to her. In fact, the timing is always so suspiciously coincidental, I can't help but wonder if she's doing it on purpose.
You mean she distracts you by giving you a kiss while you're trying to... while you're trying to have investment opportunities.
Investment opportunities? Oh.
No.
Skipping.
Oh, but...
If it were I had my so I would advise...
I see.
In my opinion, long term...
You think so too? Huh? Okay.
Skipping. Because, like, it's technically just the same thing. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it really matters what choices I make, so...
Lady Ningguang.
Good.
Now I see why. You think clearly.
You've been listening for a while. Has it sparked an interest in... That means you... If you are in need...
I won't take up any...
See you next time.
Okay. Right
then. Lunch is over. I'm a little concerned
Okay, yeah. We'll just say they're very capable.
Yes, you're right. Whatever happens, they can handle it. In that case, what's next on the schedule?
Oh yeah, because we did that, we completely skipped out on the like entire rest of the schedule. Anyway, yeah, meeting with the informants.
Okay then. Yes, it's been some time since I last caught up with them. Let's go to Mingxing Jewelry first. I need to pick up something before meeting them.
A ring for Beto, maybe. I'm gonna keep bringing up Beto, dude. Oh, did it update? Like, did we tick something off? Because we no, it's just the same thing for some reason. Strange. Okay. Bye. Okay. Wow. Imagine loading. It'd be so cool if it loaded. Do 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 do. All right. I don't. It's like 9 in the morning. Why are you drinking? Also, are all the textures loaded? I can't tell. Whatever. I don't. No, they are not. They are not. Mingxing Jewelry. I'm gonna wait until it like loads properly. Man, I feel like things have been loading like significantly more slowly ever since the patch. And like, if you can look at my ping, like it's pretty low, so I don't know why it's loading so slowly. Anyway, hello, Xingqi. Xingqi. I just have trouble differentiating between CH and SH sounds.
Hello. I'm here to collect the item I handed in for repair.
Ah, Lady Ningguang. One moment, please. I'll fetch it immediately.
What was the item? A ring for Beto?
Very good.
So just stop.
Don't rush now. Please, handle it with care.
Is it something very valuable? Like Beto's
Yes.
base? I'm kidding.
And no.
Oh.
You
mean
probably
yes and no?
imagine that Mingxing Jewelry deals exclusively in expensive luxury goods.
Well, we had that one quest where something thing. Like, I remember, like, after a quest or something, like, we talked to her. Okay, anyway, whatever. I don't think it's purely just jewelry. Anyway, not exclusively.
The workers here are very skilled, so I like to come to them when I need something custom made. This time, though, I just had them do a simple repair. The item is quite ordinary. In fact, the cost of the repair was more than the item was ever worth.
Oh.
Lady Ningguang, your comb has been fixed. Please inspect it and see whether you're satisfied with our work.
A comb?
We did everything we could to restore it to its original condition. You'll still see a few marks on there, though. This was unavoidable because of how badly damaged the item was.
Really?
That's
A
fine.
comb?
Thank you for your hard work.
Yeah, you were right about it being a little ordinary.
Yes, though it is something very precious to one of my informants.
Oh.
It reminds her of her mother.
Okay.
My informants often provide me with extremely important information. It's only fair that I endeavor to meet any requests they have in return. Trust is of far greater importance than profit in the relationship between me and my informants.
I thought useful intel could only be bought with Mora. Well, I mean, you have to have a level of trust, too. Because, I mean, like, it's information, you know? Anyway.
It's understandable to think that way, and in the vast majority of cases, you'd be completely right. But things are a little different with these particular informants. Mora doesn't get you very far with this crowd. And this only makes me all the more excited to meet with them. Thank you for the repair, Xingqi. This is a great help.
Oh, don't mention it. It's always a pleasure, Lady Ningguang.
Let's go and meet them.
Yeah, okay. Mic check again because you can never be too careful and I don't want my thing to accidentally run out. Okay, okay. Oh, wow, it's still working. That's... where is it? I'm surprised. Okay, if the UI thing would like to... Thank you. So, we're meeting the informants. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about something. Are they children? Oh, that's right! I forgot. Ningguang's informants are often children. She has like a very good relationship with children a lot of the time. Little Long, Non. What's your name? Oh, I guess we won't know then.
Auntie Ningguang!
Gigi?
Hi, Auntie Ningguang!
Aww.
Hello, my dears.
Aww.
It's been a long time, hasn't
That's
it?
so cute! The informants are children?
Yes, indeed. And they are some of my most reliable helpers and friends. I didn't want to involve them in intelligence gathering for me at first, but they, on the other hand, were so enthusiastic about the idea that I thought it couldn't hurt to try. I treated it as a little game between us. It turned out that they delivered the goods and thoroughly enjoyed themselves while they were at it. So, it was a win-win. So,
I feel
fill
like,
me
okay.
in. How have you all been doing?
I feel like, ethically, might not be the best thing in the world, because, I mean, you're having children do, I believe, I mean, informant work on who knows what, and I imagine with how serious business is taken in Liyue, that can get dangerous relatively quickly. On the other hand, though, Ningguang feels like the personification of, like, I'm not a particularly ethical person, but I am fair. Like, that's literally what I imagine. Is that oh, that was a bird. I thought that was a chicken.
Great! Mom and Dad have taken me on loads of cool trips recently. It's been loads of fun. But you didn't do your homework, did you? Yeah, but it's not my fault.
What do you mean it's not your fault? It's your homework.
You still gotta try. Like teacher says, Liyue Harbor is in a new age now, and we've got a really important part to play.
Exactly. You're gonna be the little workers.
This new age started after that great battle, you know.
I didn't know it would have such a profound impact.
Well,
did they not have homework before?
Unique in all of the millennia of Liyue's history. Everyone is eager to do their part and make their mark in the age of humanity. What about
Makes
you,
sense.
Nan? You haven't said anything yet, and you're looking a little unhappy.
I'm fine.
Aww.
Just don't know what to say.
Oh yeah, I just remembered. A load of really big boats came into the harbor the day before yesterday. Yeah, that's right. All the merchants were there, and it was really noisy. And then the people on the boat started unloading all these crates. There was a salty kind of fishy smell in the air. Ugh.
Oh, I see. That'll be the fishing boats coming back from the open ocean. How much cargo were they carrying? Remember, I taught you how you can tell.
Yep, I made sure to look at the waterline, just like you said. They looked really full this time.
Lots of catches, I guess?
Well, it sounds like they made quite a big catch.
How can you tell? Well, obviously, if it's more weight, then the waterline will be higher up on the boat.
The heavier the boat,
Yeah.
the lower the hull sits in the water. So you can tell how heavily loaded a vessel is from the height of the waterline. How deep a fully loaded vessel will sit in the water varies from ship to ship. But it's something you can tell from experience, at least for the kinds of vessels you see regularly.
Capitalist girl boss.
Since Auntie Ningguang taught me how to do it, I can tell with just one look.
Very clever of you, buddy.
A few days ago, I heard some people saying that a big merchant from Fontaine is coming soon to buy luminescent spines. They said that when they get here, the price will go up a lot.
Oh, really?
That's the opposite of what Ningguang's analysis found out, yeah. Did she accidentally give the wrong info to Luo Qiao?
Who did you hear this from? Do you remember what they looked like?
No, I don't remember.
Bro, you have glasses and you don't remember. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Literally, I probably have just as bad memory as you, Nanon.
All right, never mind. So, how about what they said? Do you remember their exact words?
I don't remember that either. Sorry.
It's okay, you're a little kid. It's fine.
You're usually the one that talks the most. What's gotten into you today?
Yeah, what
it's
happened?
Okay. Don't be upset. Actually, I brought you a little something to cheer you up. How about that, hmm?
Yeah, it's so pretty. I like it.
It's my comb. You remembered.
She's on the verge of tears. Do you want a hug?
If I make you a promise, I will always keep it.
Thank you, Auntie Ningguang. Thank you so much.
It was just a small favor, really. Nothing to get over.
Okay, but it's something small, but it's for this kid, and kids
they said
like really small things, you know?
Busy to remember about a boring old comb.
Well, this is Ningguang we're talking about. She's a girl boss.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no wonder she was fumbling her words. Oh, are you being coerced by, like, some people?
It's all right. Don't worry. There just seems to be some kind of misunderstanding here. Why don't you take this opportunity to clear it up? Don't you think that'd be best?
Yeah,
I agree.
Auntie Ningguang's not gonna blame you.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the type to be angry at a kid.
I told you a lie.
What do you
That
mean?
thing about the luminescent spines wasn't something I heard. Two people came and told me to say it to you.
Who do we need to beat up?
I didn't want to lie to Auntie Ningguang.
Who are we gonna beat up?
They told me you'd forgotten all about the comb, and I didn't know how to argue with them. Then they bought me a new comb, and I'm
Do you want a
sorry.
hug?
I'll give them the comb back right away. No comb is better than the one you helped get fixed for me.
This poor girl.
I know how much it means to you. It was a gift from your mom before she left Liyue Harbor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I'll be extra careful with it from now on. When Mom gets back, she'll be so sad if she finds out.
Is she even alive? Who's your mom?
I must
Do we know?
say, this is most intriguing.
Yeah, it looks like someone's trying to scam you.
How about this? You tell me where those two people are, and I'll take the comb back to them for you.
You're gonna beat
Sound
someone up
good?
with rocks today? Can't wait for that.
They're over at the docks. They said I should go and meet them when I finished the
Why
mission.
should it be the Fatui or some shit?
All right then. Don't worry, it'll all be fine. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna go punish the bad guys?
Yeah.
Now, this
Oh.
is a grown-up situation, okay? It's not fun and games anymore. And don't try and follow me. I'm just going to have a polite discussion with those two grown-ups about what they're allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do.
In quotations, polite. We're gonna throw rocks at them, right, Ningguang? Let's throw some rocks at them. I'm not gonna talk to them because I don't feel like doing that, but man. Oh, technically, wouldn't Ningguang be a good? Well, actually, no, because Yunjin's defense bonus for her ult goes up with the number of different elements in the party. So, yeah. Square up.
You think that kid's gonna fluff her lines? Also, let's be honest.
Yeah,
it's a
scaring
new
a
role
kid.
for us.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. But we didn't have any other options. Just try not to overthink it, okay? Nanan's one of Ningguang's most trusted informants. Ningguang adores that kid. She's not gonna get all suspicious just because her story doesn't quite add up.
Too bad.
It sounds like you underestimated me. And the children as well.
Get him.
Lady Ningguang?
You knew how important that comb was to Nan, and you exploited that fact to emotionally manipulate her. You coached a child to lie, made her betray her own innocence and confuse her conscience. Do you not realize how contemptible that is?
Get him! Come on,
Sorry,
I want to throw
Lady
some rocks at him.
Ningguang. We never should have crossed you like this.
Yeah.
That's not the point. Business is business. And at some point, we're all trying to get the better of one another. So if all you've done is fool me by feeding me false information, I'd make a loss, and that would be the end of it. But you cannot put Mora above all else. You cannot go exploiting children for profit.
Yeah, let's get it!
Do you have any idea just how much damage that will cause?
Oh, Jesus. She's going in on him. Dude, okay. I think there's definitely a part of why Ningguang is so passionate about kids, because she never wants to see children sort of have to scrounge around the way that she did. Because from my understanding, when she was younger, she had to do a lot of work, and she was an orphan back then, so she had to do a lot of work in order to try and get a place in society, and I don't think she wants to see that for other children. Especially in an age where she's responsible for Liyue now. I don't think she ever wants that to happen. Which I think is a little funny because she still uses children as informants. But when, like, all things considered, it doesn't seem like she's using her informants for anything particularly dangerous. She just lets them look at incoming, like, ships and whatnot. So it doesn't seem like it's too dangerous, but still. Anyway, but Ningguang getting angry, let's get it. I love, Ningguang being angry is like my new favorite aesthetic, you know?
It was hardly our first choice either. We were only acting out of necessity.
Necessity for what?
We've been business partners for years now. We've gotten by, I guess, but never had any opportunities to expand. When we heard about the movement in the luminescent spine market, we thought to heck with it. Let's go all in on this one. See if we don't get lucky for once. So we stocked up a huge stash of luminescent spines and watched as the price went up and up. We thought this was gonna be it. We were gonna make our fortune.
But
we waited and waited, and this mystery merchant from Fontaine never came. More and more people started to suspect it was all a huge scam. Suddenly, everyone with luminescent spines was running for the exit, selling as fast as they could. But we had so much inventory that no one was willing to buy it.
And that's when you thought of Ningguang.
Oh yeah! As soon as Lady Ningguang makes a move, everyone follows her lead, and the price takes a steep hike. If we don't sell the goods, we're both bankrupt. We're in debt up to our eyeballs. We just didn't have any other choices.
To be brutally honest, we took out a loan and made a speculative investment is not a sob story.
I love Ningguang. You know, for as much as I hate capitalism in all its forms, and I hate, you know, Ningguang's, como se dice, like, role in capitalism. She's again, I may not be an ethical person, but I am fair. I mean, she is actually she's actually extremely ethical, all things considered. Like, she really did say, you don't put more above people's lives, so I guess I can respect her for that. But still, I just don't like, you know. Anyway, but I still respect her. Anyway, mic check again because I have to, right? Yeah. Still working? See, now we have to wait for this to go away again. Okay, this supports your conclusion about the luminescent spine
But
hype.
not everyone has the capability to make rational decisions. Greed, a lust for wealth, and impatience can all cloud your judgment. Do you now realize how dire the consequences of wild speculation can be?
100%. We've both barely slept in days. We begged people to take our stock off our hands. They laughed at us, called us idiots, thought it was all hilarious.
We messed up. Completely and catastrophically messed up.
So y'all decided to mess up even more by roping a child into this? And emotionally manipulating her? Okay. Okay.
The savings we worked so hard our whole lives to build up, decimated, just like that. All we want now is a chance to start over.
Well, I can take your luminescent spines off your hands. But we will need a detailed contract. The portion of what I pay that exceeds the average price of luminescent spines in the past, you will have to pay back to me by some means in our future business dealings.
Huh? But that means our profit is zero.
Okay, but it's better than being in debt.
Free to find another willing buyer. But If you're seriously still insisting on turning a profit under these circumstances...
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, like...
I'm afraid you're beyond redemption.
The richest woman in Teyvat is offering you an out, and you're asking for a profit, my guy? Clown behavior.
Lady Ningguang is right. Let's swap the goods for cash and use it to pay off our debts and be done with it. This is a lifeline, and we should be grateful for it. Forget about making money.
Exactly.
Yes, you're right.
I have no particular need for luminescent spines, but I'm quite sure I can uncover a market for it with a little research.
Okay, so, shall we get this deal done now?
She just said we needed a detailed contract. Relax.
No need to hurry. Our deal is hardly the urgent matter here. Atoning for your transgressions is the main order of business.
Yeah.
You took advantage of a child, and you are coming with me to make a full and unreserved apology.
Yeah!
This is an opportunity for you to show remorse.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Let's go back and see the children.
God. Honestly, Ningguang getting angry there for a second, I was just like, get it. Get it! Oh, dude. No, but she's right. You should never be so obsessed with money that you literally emotionally harm a child. Like, that's just messed up.
We're back. Everything's all sorted.
Huh? Oh, it's those two.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Nan. I was lying to
Why
you
is he
when
on the
I told
verge of
you that
tears?
Lady Ningguang wouldn't fix your comb.
What are you crying for? What are you crying
I
for?
was completely in the wrong, and I promise I'll never do anything like this again. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
She doesn't have to forgive you.
What do you think, Auntie Ningguang?
I think it should be your choice.
Yeah, I thought.
And yours alone.
She was gonna say. Yeah, no matter what your decision is, we support you.
Well, since it's all sorted out now and nothing super bad happened, I guess it's okay.
Okay, but that still hurt her emotionally.
Can't just let them off. We gotta show them you don't mess with us.
That's true. I'd certainly hate to see anyone else try to con you.
I've made up my mind.
He's so scared.
Come play with us.
Oh.
What?
Yeah! Now we have someone to play hide and seek with. Great idea. Let's go play hide and seek at the North Wharf.
Wait a second.
Okay, be happy they're not asking if you get executed or some shit, dude. Relax.
Nope. No waiting. Come on!
You got yourself into this.
So full of energy.
We should go with them, yeah.
Yes, of course. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving them alone with those two buffoons.
Alright. Where? North Wharf? Making me sprint throughout the entirety of Liyue Harbor for this. I see you. Man, they still haven't fixed that. Ever since like 1.1, like the trail, the sparkling trail always does this. It's like it turns you like here and then it does this. I don't know why. Instead of just being a straight line. Also ignore the frame drops. If you can even notice that there are frame drops. Alrighty. Hide and seek. Hide and seek. I mean, they're gonna be children. They're gonna hide so well. Well, maybe not that well, but like they're small, so they can hide behind a crate.
You're thinking that there's not a huge difference between me turning these children into my informants and the actions of those two businessmen.
Yeah, no, that was still in my still in my head. Okay, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as like literally like emotionally manipulating that child. However, yeah, it's still kind of bad.
They were completely different when I first met them.
What do you mean?
They'd run away as soon as they saw me, or they'd be shaking with nerves and unable to speak.
Yeah, I'd be nervous too. I like you're the Tianchuan of Liyue. I don't know.
But gradually, they stopped seeing me as someone to be afraid of, and started seeing me as someone they can trust. For my part, I did my utmost to fulfill the duties of a responsible adult. I played games with them, but I also taught them observation skills, analytical skills, how to think critically. I never taught business, though.
Oh.
Now, they're much further ahead in their studies, and far more mature than their peers. This has given them confidence in themselves. I think that this is beneficial to them.
Yeah, you're like a teacher to them. Oh, you're like a teacher to them.
Yes, perhaps I am. I never had the chance to receive a good education as a child.
Aw.
That's why I hope to teach these children myself.
Did you give them the homework?
I can pass on some of what I've learned.
Yeah.
Someday they may realize that not everything is a win-win deal. That deception and one-upmanship are facts of life. But there's nothing wrong with that.
I think it's interesting, right? Because I mentioned this earlier, that she wanted to give these children a better chance than she had when she was younger. And I think that's interesting, that's like, I don't know, she's like canonically like good with children. And I think that's pretty cool. I don't know. It's just, Ningguang's like, okay. I think that Ningguang is a complex character. But I think on the whole, she's a good person. Maybe not every single one of her actions are ethical. I mean, I don't think you'd be really ethical as a capitalist. But all things considered, she's a relatively fair person. Again, she might not be an ethical person, but she is fair. I dropped the accent for that one. Anyway.
When that happens, they will be ready to face the world head-on and become exceptional businessmen and women. But until then, I am here to protect them.
It's so cute. Anyway, are you raising them to be your heirs or something?
I will one day die.
Oh.
New Qixing will replace the old. And Liyue will continue to prosper. I hope the name Ningguang will live on. But not as a person, as more of a symbol.
See, that's another thing, right? When it comes to Yue especially, they've been really emphasizing moving past the gods and sort of having... I don't think it's good to have a person as a symbol, if that makes sense, because it can lead to blind worship, yada yada yada. However, in this case, I think what Ningguang is trying to attain is not people worshiping her as a god, like, you know, like they would do with Morax, but more of like a symbol of being able to push progress forward in their nation. And I think that's a good nuance that Ningguang has as a character, right? Anyway, keep going.
If I can pass on everything I have learned, I can create a legacy that will live on long after I am gone.
Come on, Auntie Ningguang, hurry up!
We're having a good conversation here about her interests and motivations, please. Come
on, let's enjoy this while we can.
Yeah, this is so cute. Is this an ending? Yeah. Oh, that was so cute. I actually really like this ending. This is a good ending that sort of like, what's it called? Really delves into her past. I think this is not past necessarily, but like her as a character. It's kind of like that one Beto ending, in my opinion. Anyway, while the view, not the one Under the Moonlight by Guyun Stone Forest. That's the one that this reminds me of. Anyway, while the view remains good, time flies and the good years slip away easily, but the name Ningguang will remain a symbol for generations to come. Beto, I didn't want you sipping your drink while I was reading a very poetic line about this ending. Okay, one ending, two endings done. Okay. So, I guess what we have to do here is do a messy schedule. Yeah? That's what I imagine. Okay, but before I do this, let me very quickly take a bathroom break. I will be right back. Haha, haha. Y'all can stare at Beto. Wow. Yeah? Yeah. Be right back.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Okay. What are you staring at? Oh, I think he's staring at the dog. Okay. Now, this one I think we're gonna be able to get, like I said before, from, making a messy? I guess kind of like lazy schedule, yeah? Because we followed Ningguang's wishes. See, now I'm scared we're gonna get bad endings. Hopefully there aren't bad endings, but I feel like there might be. Oh. Okay. Baisha. Now I'm not going to try and be a good secretary. I'm going to mess everything up. Okay? Okay.
Before I get it, as a member of my usual job, for example,
Baisha has always been I'm sure she was simply trying to share some of her...
Back to the topic at hand. By Xiao and by I can go through the methods I use, all in a day's... Currently, there are 100... Yes, I'll go through them first. Then I'll discuss... Right after that, there's... Yes, you do. You need to take ample knowledge of all... I assume this is all making sense. Good. Then let's press on. We're tied already?
Wonderful. Then I'm grateful for...
I'll do my best. That's a lie.
Ningguang.
Okay. Avoid anything too complicated. He's gonna be like, what is this? One day off. I didn't actually expect it to just be like... I was like, oh, it's gonna be a schedule, but it's gonna be like a mock schedule. No, it's literally just one day off.
Don't you think that this schedule is a bit of a light load?
Ningguang hasn't taken a vacation in a long time, I'll bet.
Yeah, that's true. Lady Ningguang has a lot of work to attend to, and frankly, she doesn't have many opportunities to rest.
Exactly, so we're gonna do it right now.
We sometimes worry about her health, but her attitude is very Mora-driven. If by taking a break there's a chance she'll lose Mora, she'll never agree to it.
Yeah, no amount of Mora is worth ruining your health for.
Huh. I see where you're coming from. Yes, you have a point. Alright then, let's go with your plan. I'm sure Lady Ningguang has plenty she wants to talk about with you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that need doing over at the auction venue, so I will be leaving you now.
I hope everything goes well tomorrow. Bye.
I hope so too. You must be exhausted. Make sure you get an early night tonight.
Of course. Now. 7 a.m. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Boom. Okay. Ningguang, wake up, it's time for your vacation day! Woo!
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Change faster. I'm kidding.
Good morning. Did you sleep well?
I'll just say what I did before. I was a
There's
little
nothing
nervous.
to worry about. We just need to go through the schedule you made and tick the items off
About
one
that.
by one.
About that.
So, what's item 1 on today's schedule?
Take a look for yourself.
I imagine this must have taken Baisha completely by surprise.
Yes, it did, but she said she'd leave it up to me. So, I think I made a good choice here.
Sure. There's no harm in changing my schedule around once in a while.
Exactly,
My schedule is
exactly.
usually very tightly packed, and any extra time I can squeeze out is spent on preparing for the future.
Sound like
So,
coaching.
it'll be quite nice to take a break.
Yeah, you don't take many breaks, huh?
I don't often feel tired. Seeing the Mora come in has a way of making me feel
she's so...
quite invigorated. Still, your idea is very sensible. Mora can only lift a weary spirit. It cannot alleviate physical fatigue. So then, the days ahead of us. Any ideas on how to spend it?
Eat. Let's do something you never normally have the opportunity to do, not time.
Something I never have the opportunity to do. Interesting. Before I decide, I'd like to know, what gave you this idea?
I did the other ending.
Because
Endings.
as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
But Mora can also be a limitation.
Yes, you're absolutely right. This
She's
is
so
what I
scrunkly.
appreciate about you. You see
Little
things the
scrimblow.
way they are, rather than how they appear. I
Oh,
want to do
I do?
something a little self-indulgent. Is that okay by you?
Yeah, the day's yours. Literally, the day is yours. Like, that's why I'm doing this.
Thank you. All right, here it is. I've always thought it would be fun to recapture
Backstory,
what
backstory,
life was
backstory,
like
backstory,
before
backstory.
I joined the Leo Sing.
Kind of like what we did with
I
Beto?
was born into a humble family, and all the wealth you see now began with a single haul
Wait, I thought
of
she was an
fish.
orphan. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, you know how to fish?
I had to. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth.
Girl boss.
Fishing isn't the half of it. You'd be amazed at some of the odd jobs I've worked in my time. A lot of the old folks like to brag about how I used to be their errand runner back in the day.
Makes sense.
They were tough times, but I had a clear goal and plenty of motivation. If I didn't make any money in the morning, I'd have no food for lunch. I guess that's why I came to be so obsessed with Mora.
No, because let's talk about it. See, I'm about to go into another capitalist rant. I'm so sorry. But I'm guessing I think a lot of people who didn't start off well off in their life, regardless of how they end up, whether they be like super rich, it's unlikely that they end up super rich. Climbing the social ladder under capitalism is basically impossible unless you have access to education, which is why college is very important, by the way. Anyway, but I've noticed that quite a bit of the time when it comes to people who come from more unfortunate backgrounds or more impoverished backgrounds, I should say, they're more focused on money because of how they lacked it early on in their life. And I remember there was something about like how different echelons of people tend to view money differently. For example, poorer people tend to view money in a sense of like, how can I spend this for my food or my money or housing or whatever. People in the middle class tend to think of money as something to save, while rich people tend to think of money in a way to invest it into something to create more money. It's kind of funny to me because, I mean, come on. I honestly don't think any person... When homeless people exist and there are people starving on the streets, I genuinely don't think that billionaires should exist. I genuinely don't think that. I don't think that's okay. But anyway, before we get into too long of an anti-capitalist rant, let's keep going. Right. We're talking about your backstory. I'm sorry, Ningguang.
I want to relive that time from my life. Feel some of that drive again.
Yeah!
Take a trip down memory lane.
Okay, see, that's what I like about...
Will you join me?
It's not what I was expecting, but it sounds like a lot of fun.
Great. Then let me lay down the ground rules.
Okay.
We're not to use our status or reputation in Liyue Harbor to our advantage, and we have no starting capital.
So acting like I have no money.
How much more we can make under these conditions.
Okay. Let's start at the bottom of the ladder.
Okay. But working as a day laborer could be quite dull.
Why don't
we go down to the docks?
Okay.
They periodically throw out a lot of unclaimed or abandoned goods. We might find something that we can exchange for Mora.
It's not the most dignified way to make money. Traveler, do you understand how poor people work? Do you understand that, like, dignity isn't necessarily something that people can afford when they need money to, like, not starve? What? What's not clicking?
What does it matter? Don't worry about it. It's all part of the fun. Come on, let's go down to the docks.
What was I gonna say? I wonder if there's another, like, if there are other, what's it called? Pads. Wrong thing. I want to look at if there are other pads where you can, sort of do something like Beto and start from the beginning. See, this is why I like Hangout events, especially for 4 stars. Because if you really want to, you can find a lot of different facets about a 4-star character. And not only that, but you can find facets about their past, which is why I really liked Beto's Hangout event. Kind of same thing with Yunjin too, because it did provide, like, also I guess to an extent Barbara, because you can find nuances about their own, like, personal insecurities or their own fears or even their own motivations and stuff, right? Which is why I think it's interesting. Also, I also have something to say. I think Ningguang is the only female character with the most dynamic pose in the game. And that's saying something because this isn't really that dynamic. It's just like there's a nice, like, arc of, like, action. Is it called an arc of action? I don't know. Like, in animation, there tends to be like an arc that they try to follow when it comes to action. And Ningguang isn't, like, standing up straight, essentially. Like, look at Yunjin. Standing up pretty much straight. Beto, basically standing up straight. Sayu, she's jumping, but she's basically standing straight. Diona, basically standing straight. Noelle, standing straight. Barbara, standing straight. Like, I want to see some action poses, dude, considering that a lot of female characters are also DPSs. Like, for Ningguang, it makes sense that she, like, leans back like that, because she's a Catalyst users. Hold on. This is, again, we're getting off topic here, but, like, I just... Like, for example, for Sara, it kind of makes sense that this is her thing, because she's a general, she's very sort of stiff and calculated with her movements. I don't know why she's doing that. I mean, I guess I kind of understand it. It's whatever. Eula, dancer, I guess. Ayaka, again, standing straight. Yanfei, I guess she's not completely standing straight, but I don't know, it just feels stiff. Like, no, Hu Tao and Ningguang are the only ones with, like, a relatively, like, they're not just basically straight up in the photo, in their avatar, which kind of annoys me. Like, Xinyan, I guess, but she's still standing up relatively straight. Basically standing up straight. Basically standing up straight. Oh my god. Standing up straight. Standing up straight. Jean is also standing up straight, but it kind of makes sense for her character. Official, standing up straight. Ningguang, not standing up straight, but Beto. They should have picked a more interesting pose. Xiangling, well, she's not standing up straight, so I give them that. Amber, why are Amber, Hu Tao, and Ningguang the only characters that don't have a pose where they're basically straight up in their... Why? I'm so annoyed about that, actually.
Never quite seem to get my land.
Because, like, you'll have, like, the male characters' splash art be, like, really cool poses that aren't necessarily... They don't have to be, like, the most dynamic thing in the world, but they're not just standing straight up. But then for the female characters, it's like, oh, and, like, why? For what? For why? Why must we do this? Okay. So, we're going down to the docks, and we're picking up random items so that we can, I don't know, make some money off of it, because we're role-playing as poor people for the day. I feel like this is a very privileged activity to be doing, but, You know. No, this gives no. You know what? This gives off the same energy as the thing is. Okay, I guess I can kind of excuse it because Ningguang did come from a unfortunate background of little wealth, but like this gives me the same energy as when Nordstrom were making those ripped like those dirty ripped jeans, and they were selling them, and they were like $100, and they were like artificially dirtied and ripped. Reminds me of that. This is what this reminds me of, Loki. Also, mic check again. Still working. Okay. But whatever. I guess you can't help it. Also, the textures are really not loading. Oh my, look! Her feet are like clipping into the floor. Why are they clipping into the floor? There we go. Oh my god. That took longer than it should have. Beto grew up poor too. Honestly, parallels.
Lady Ningguang, to what do I owe the honor? Are you here to
Go,
inspect
Sonar.
the goods in the warehouse? You may have to wait a moment. I must have not gotten the message.
No, we're
Sorry,
role-playing as
I
poor
won't be
people for
long.
today.
I'll grab all the
No,
paperwork
you're good.
right away.
No, you're good.
Calm down. No need to panic. That's not why we're here.
Yeah. I feel like she should have gotten like some pants or something.
For me?
Like,
I haven't done anything. Have I? I mean, I don't think so.
Like I think what's it called? Like it's kind of funny because I really think that like if we're like sort of pretending to be like hard laborers or whatever, I don't know why Ningguang hasn't changed into like some pants and a shirt. She's still in her like regalia, like her Qixing regalia. So confusion. Anyway, we want to know about the unclaimed and abandoned goods.
All right, the periodic clearances. Yeah, I've been handling those strictly per the protocol. I make sure I post all the necessary notices and notify every individual that I'm required to. It used to be a huge problem, but with a bit of hard work, I've managed to reduce the amount of goods we need to clear out by at least half.
Okay, I need them to define what they mean by like goods they need to clear out. Do they mean like in the sense that like, you know, like what's it called? Restaurants or like grocery stores will like throw away food even if they're not expired? Is this what we're talking about? Or are we talking about just random stuff? Anyway, why do so many goods get abandoned in the first place?
It's hard to say. It really depends. Everyone has their own reasons.
Maybe they just forgot,
But
you know?
as far as the warehouse is concerned, they all fall into these categories: unclaimed goods, damaged goods, or unpaid storage fees.
They can't
As for the
access it if
damaged
they
ones,
didn't
I
pay for the
guarantee you
storage?
It's nothing to do with how they're stored. It's because some things go bad more easily than others.
Like food?
If it sits there in the warehouse for too long, it goes without saying that it could start to affect the other goods. But that aside, even the smell is just unbearable.
So, have you cleared out any of these goods recently?
I'm afraid we just finished clearing out all the big ones. But don't worry, Lady Ningguang. If you're here for an inspection, then I'm here to make it happen. Hang tight. I'll grab some of the smaller items for you right away.
Hold on. Oh.
Off he goes.
I don't think he has quite grasped the nature of this situation.
Yeah, it's like he was reporting. Like he thought you were inspecting. After waiting for a while, Go Sonar comes back.
Lady Ningguang, I had a quick run through the list and cleared out some more items. Please, inspect them.
This man
at
is
your leisure.
gasping for air.
Let me see here. Soggy food, an odd shoe, a broken
An odd
mirror,
shoe.
small wooden toy.
Yeah, they're in terrible shape. No wonder nobody wants them.
It's a shame we missed the last clearance. We're down to the slim pickings now. Some of these are true junk, but there are a few items of value here. Take this wooden toy, for example. The wood is good quality. If you took it apart, there's quite a number of useful everyday objects that you could turn it into. With a little work.
Can we have this stuff?
Huh? You want it?
Yeah.
Well, sure. Take whatever you want. It's all getting thrown away anyway.
Great. This is going well.
You know, Give it to Ningguang to be able to turn a bad situation to a good one. Let's take some time to sift through what we have acquired.
Yes. And once we're done, we will find a merchant to give us an appraisal of their value.
I have no idea what's going on here, and I'm not about to ask.
That's one of the most like human lines I've ever heard any of the voice actors ever deliver, much less an NPC. Oh. Merchant? Oh, where? I don't even know what we're looking at, but... Okay. All the way down there? Damn. They said good luck getting down there. Okay. Oh, oh. I was like, why are you climbing in something invisible? I still know the actual way to get down here properly. I always just do this. Oh, hey! This is the dude that we talked to. Oh, it's Bolai! A long time ago during the Archon quest or whatever.
Lady Ningguang, welcome to my
Or like
humble
during the
store.
moon chase, I think.
What can I get for you?
Actually, today's a little different. I'm not here to buy anything. I wanted to ask if you could take a look at some goods for me.
Just take a look? What for?
To give me an estimate on their value.
Oh, I see. Let me take a look then.
You good?
I mean, I can take them. I have a few regular customers I can talk to. They should be able to salvage the raw materials. Shouldn't take long at all. But,
What's wrong? If it's too much trouble, please. There's no need to force it.
I feel like this is not going to be like completely accurate to her experience back in the day, because people see her as the Tianchuan now, not as Ningguang, random kid that needs to scrounge more together.
No, it's nothing like that. Well, anyway, let's talk prices. So all of these together,
You good?
I'll give you 150,000 mora. How does that sound?
I think he added a couple of zeros by accident.
Oh, well...
No worries. The price is negotiable, of course, so we can discuss it further.
Yeah, he's definitely...
If that figure's not what you had in mind, I can, bump it up a little. It'll be fine.
This is definitely biased
sure we
because
can
it's
reach an
Ningguang.
agreement here.
What are your thoughts?
Honestly, that's way too much, yeah.
Yes. At most, these items are only worth a couple of thousand mora.
Huh? Wait a minute. So you're really here just to sell a few things?
Yeah.
And specifically, these things?
Yeah.
I thought that was all code for some kind of inspection or something.
Yeah, we were misunderstood again.
It appears so. We can't go on like this.
Yeah.
Let's try something else. As long as we're in Lyon
Ooh, where are we
Harbor,
going?
this kind of misunderstanding
Your hometown?
is inevitable.
Hometown?
If I wasn't Ningguang, Go Sonar probably wouldn't have handed all of these over to us. And you
should have disguised
likely
yourself.
wouldn't be willing to buy them either.
To be completely honest, you're not wrong.
This goes against the rules we set for ourselves at the start.
And we'll just have to leave Liyue Harbor and live an adventurer's life.
Are there
Yeah!
any other ways for adventurers to make mora besides their remuneration from the guild?
We can go treasure hunting in Guili Plains, but the work is hard and the payout is low. It's okay, maybe we'll find some primos.
Great. I don't mind. Let's
Are we
give
gonna
it
get a
try.
trial, Ningguang, please?
Lead the way.
As a treat?
You two have a good one.
Bye! Have a good day. Okay. Go out and search for treasure. Arr. we have Beta in the party, so I mean she's gonna be great at this. Man, it's been forever since I've been to Guili Plains. I remember like the quest line around here, and there was like lore, but I could barely follow because I was just not piecing anything together. Like if I redid the quest now, I'd probably be able to understand a bit more, but back then I just did not understand. I was like, Guili Assembly? Old people? What? I just did not understand. Also, we're gonna do a mic check soon. Hold on. Please don't just boot me into it. Okay. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay, it's still working. I'm surprised. Waiting for that UI to leave.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Okay. This team will not work together at all. Oh, hold on. Let me, we'll get Eula out, yeah? Because I don't think Kuching's gonna do that much against Electro Slimes. Beto won't either, but she's just here for the vibes. She's here for the vibes, you know? We're putting her on a forced date with Ningguang.
I'll scout ahead.
Anyway, hey Shunha, you want to take the brunt of the damage real quick?
This must be the place. Let's do this.
Are we gonna have a trial Ningguang? If so, I want to look at her kit. Defeat, okay. Well, I want to look at your build. It's not mine. 88, 87, 144. With Sith. Makes sense. Makes sense. No wonder they have 144. Okay. Why? No. Are they... Okay, C3. Is C3 the one where they... Is it her ult? It is her ult, okay. Why no bless? I mean, I get... Okay. Technically, it makes sense. I guess. Because I guess they want you to use her as a quick swap DPS instead of a quick swap burst DPS rather than a sustained DPS. But that's no fun. I mean, I guess it is fun. Oh, you don't have... Man, they're gonna run out of HP the moment I...
Strike is one!
Oh, wait. Bro, I need, like, energy, dude.
The curtain's not down yet.
Attack me.
Flags up!
Are you kidding? I hate it here. I want to ult with Ningguang at least once.
Flags fly! It's nothing.
I did all that just to ult as Ningguang once. Oh, the sacrifices I make for Ningguang, dude. Okay. Wow. Items.
It feels like it's been a long time since I've gotten so physical.
Let's get physical. What is that song? Hold on. It's like, it sounds kind of like an 80s song. I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's get physical. Physical. Right? Let's get physical. Right? Hold on. I don't want to like accidentally get copyrighted, but I just want to hear it real quick. Wow, if my Spotify would load. Thank you. Okay. Let's get physical. Physical. It is an 80s song. Wow. Don't know why it's taking so long to load, but I think my internet's just really slow right now for some reason. Wait. Nope. There we go. That's what I was thinking about. Okay.
The feeling of creating your wealth with your own two hands is just as exhilarating as ever.
Even for this paltry amount?
Yes, I'd say so. Everything starts out small. You focus on quantity at the outset, and gradually shift to focusing on quality as your wealth builds. And let's not forget, we started with no initial capital. It's reasonable to expect building something from nothing to be highly demanding. In any case, the sight of Mora has always had a way of improving my mood, no matter what the sum is.
Then let's keep this momentum going.
I intend to. I'm not ready to stop yet. This time, let's try something a little more challenging.
Are we fighting a ruin guard or something? What? Yeah! Okay, hold on. Poor Yunjin's like suffering right now. Hold on. let me give her some food. My Ningguang is not built, so I'm not taking her out. Okay? Oh my god, I need to cook more chicken. You know what? I'm gonna make her sustain DPS for the purposes of this. Beat the monsters.
Give up. It's nothing. Submit.
Okay, well,
Shudder.
let me do this because you have a shield.
Beg for mercy.
Give up.
Ah. Why did you aim that way? I don't know. I'm so bad at doing this.
It's nothing.
Hello?
Don't waste my time.
Oh, how did you... I'm not gonna question it, whatever.
Another satisfying haul. Ah, what a feeling.
You're very good at this.
That's very kind of you. But I know I'm no match for a professional adventurer like yourself.
I think you do better than
just a form
the
of
travelers at
exercise.
DPS.
A way to keep fit and use up any surplus energy.
Have you scratched the itch yet?
Oh no, not yet. There's more Mora to be made. Hey, look! What's that hole in the ground?
I think it was dug by a weasel thief.
Oh, I see. So if we catch it, there's Mora for the taking?
It's almost as fond of Mora as you are. Go figure.
Oh, how quaint. That was your Beto impression, was it?
Literally can't go one end. We've had two endings at this point now that we've had Beto be mentioned. Interesting. Literally in both of their hangouts they mention each other. Interesting.
Well, I'm afraid I'm having far too much fun to stop what I'm doing and start bickering with you, Captain.
It's even funnier because I have Beto in the party.
Let's go get this weasel thief.
Oh. Interesting. So Beto teases Ningguang about her, what's it called? Her Mora hunger? Mora hunger? I don't know if that's a word. Check the hole. Oh.
There it is! After it!
Oh, are we killing it or are we gonna actually like run after it? I guess we didn't kill it. Oh.
Goodness, this reminds me of fishing. Not an easy catch. But we didn't let it slip away, and the haul is now ours. That's what counts.
How much did we make?
Let's see. A little over 1,000 Mora.
Not bad.
We can't do any serious business with this amount of starting capital. We need to keep working hard.
You need to take a break. Yeah, like you seem to be getting into the groove of things, but maybe, maybe you need to I like how we were like, yeah, let's give Ningguang a break day, and she's like, yeah, we'll practice earning Mora on my break day. Anyway, do you need a break?
Actually, now that you mention it, I'm suddenly a little
there's
hungry.
There's the hotel behind us.
Amidst the thrill of the chase, I didn't even notice. Wangshu Inn is right there.
But based on our current financial position, we can rule that out.
Same thoughts here. After how hard we worked to get our hands on this Mora, it would be a shame to eat it all in a single sitting. In which case, I think I'll take this opportunity to show you a skill that I used to be rather proud of.
Fishing. Fishing?
Yes, but the rule of the game is no fishing rods allowed. We're going fishing by hand.
Well, at least we have Beto.
Let's go down to the river.
At least we have Beto to help. Okay. Catch fish by the river. To help with the stamina costs of swimming. Uno. Dos. Tres.
This should be enough. Let's head back to land and grill them.
Did I mispronounce that? Yes, very horribly, but it's okay. Please don't tell me the Hillstroll's gonna stand up while we're talking. Ningguang grills the fish like a pro.
Have a taste of my cooking. A fresh catch
Gladly.
can go straight on the grill with minimal preparation, and it tastes delicious, even with no seasoning. It's a little charred. That's on purpose. I just like how it tastes.
You know, I respect
Normally,
it.
I have to make a special request to the chef if I want it to taste like this.
Thank you.
I'm okay. It was nothing. Back in the day, I had to hurry home after work to do my household chores. Then in the evening, it was out to the night market with the family to support our stall.
I feel like that's a lot of... well, not my personal experience, but I feel like that might be the experience for some... At least some, like, immigrant families. Or, like, immigrant children. You know? Anyway.
I was always meticulous with the most menial of tasks. My mother always loved that about me. But by the same token, she didn't love the idea of me leaving home and starting my own business. She thought it was just an unnecessary risk when I could just carry on helping out at home instead.
If you'd followed her advice, people wouldn't be calling you Lady Ningguang today. Yeah.
You'd be more likely to see me pulling up outside Wanmin restaurant and selling grilled tiger fish from a food cart.
What even is your business?
My childhood memories run deep. I'll always have a special affection for fish.
I wonder if, like, at some points, because we know that, like, for example, Kuching, right? She likes going out into the wild sometimes, just to see how she can survive without her vision. And she used her hairpin to catch fish. I wonder if, like, sometimes Kuching makes, like, I think it's grilled tigerfish, actually. Was it tigerfish? Or something like that. And Ningguang, like, smells and's like, give me that.
They are confined to the water, and yet they live free, swimming around wherever the mood takes them.
A lot like adventuring.
It is. I have greatly enjoyed experiencing the adventurer lifestyle with you.
I enjoyed
when
it too.
When I think back on all my hard work in the past, it motivates me to face the challenges that lie ahead in the future.
Next time, I'll grill fish for you. Yeah.
That sounds great. I'm looking forward to it. But, a word of warning. I am very picky about my grilled fish.
Hey, Kuching.
I can be a tough lady to impress.
No, literally... Hey, what's this ending? Oh, we're just eating fish by the river. Fortune shared. After a short rest, it is time once more to convert your previous efforts into future motivation. I like that ending. That was actually pretty cute. I'm surprised this dude hasn't, like, noticed me yet, but whatever. Also, I think it's very interesting that these two have mentioned each other in both of their hangout events. And Ningguang twice at this point. There have been, like, 2 mentions of Beto. I can't remember if Beto mentioned Ningguang in any of the other endings other than the nighttime one. Other than, what's it called? This one? This one. Anyway. Yeah, let's get this one. Okay. There are 2 options other than pretending to be poor again. So, let's figure it out. Long day, 7 a.m. God, I love being able to see Narukami Island and, what's it called? The Thunder Sakura from all the way out here. There's just something so cool about it. Like, we live in a small world after all. Okay. Ningguang. Nope. There we go. If only the loading was faster. Now, okay, see, now the Let's Get Physical song is gonna be stuck in my head the whole day.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Hold on, I gotta send something to my friend, because I think it's funny.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. I never quite seem to get my land legs back.
Okay. You know, I wonder if, like, the Jade Chamber's floating is, like, stable. Like, does it kind of get shifted in the wind sometimes? Like, what if you're, what if you're, like, guarding outside? Like, do you, like, get winded, huh, sometimes? Wake up!
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing.
Alright.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing
I don't think
to
it matters.
worry about. So, what's...
Take a look.
I imagine this must have... Sure. My schedule is... So, it'll be quite nice. I don't... Still. So then.
Never normally have time for, yeah.
Something I never have time for. Ah. Have you played the chess game I made? Or heard of it, perhaps?
The UN Millennial. I know you play it with Beto.
Yes. It's based on classic chess, but with different rules. When I was designing it, I wanted it not only to be a fun game, but also to capture Liyue's culture in a unique
Beto's like the only person who can beat like Ningguang or something like that.
So I introduced a lot of concepts that aren't part of traditional chess, as well as different chess pieces and even boards.
Boards? Multiple?
I'm constantly revising and expanding it. So far, there are over 30 editions.
Sounds quite complicated. Yeah.
That's one reason why it's been difficult to catch on. But I don't feel that making it easier to learn is necessarily a good thing. Isn't one of the joys of playing chess to continually learn and progress through a complex set of rules?
I mean, I guess. So how do we get people interested in it?
I think the key will be to make something that easily catches the attention of people who haven't played much chess before. I'm planning to make a new set with the board and pieces based on the battle for Liyue.
Okay.
One side will play the Guardians of Liyue Harbor. The other side will play the Fatui and Osile.
Yeah, I'd play that.
No problem. I will let you try it out as soon as I finish the prototype. I want to make each of the chess pieces of Liyue Millennial as true to life as possible.
It's gonna be a little us.
And no Guardians of Liyue chess set would be complete without you, would it?
You're going to make me a chess piece based on... Oh, wait, you're going to make a chess piece based on me. What's it called? It's like that meme. It's like, don't make me a marketable plushie.
I am indeed. Many of them, in fact. My thinking was that only people who pre-order the chess set at full price will be eligible to receive the limited edition Traveler chess piece. It seems only fitting for someone of your status.
So I'm part of the marketing plan.
Naturally, since you are the face of that historic event. I intend to make chess pieces for everyone who was involved that day, including myself. Everyone who owns this chess set will preserve this moment in history in a vivid and compelling form.
Sounds great.
Then it's decided. Come with me. To make this chess piece, I need to take some measurements.
Oh, we're just gonna awkwardly T-pose while she measures us. Okay. Oh, you go up. Oh. Picnic. Oh, peace. I don't know why I read that wrong. I don't know where I saw the end. I saw peace and then I was like, oh, picnic. I don't know. I saw the P and the C and I was like, oh. I was like, picnic made. Okay. Oh wait, all the way down. See, man, I should have just teleported down there. Now I have to wait through 2 loading screens. Things I do for Ningguang Genshin Impact. We're gonna get measured just for this. Can't believe it. Okay. Where is it? Are we going to Ying'er again? Oh, Ying'ar, sorry. Again? This woman is everywhere in this patch. Was she in one of Yunjin's too? One of Yunjin's things? Or was it the Archon quest? In addition to the potion thing. Oh my god, this woman is everywhere, dude. They love her. Hey, Ying'ar.
Oh, Lady Ningguang, and the Traveler.
Oh.
You already know each other?
Yeah, we made perfume together, yeah.
Oh, I think it goes a little deeper than that.
I
don't teach my hard-earned skills to just anyone, you know. There's a word for people like you, who are warm one minute and cold the next. Fickle.
The way she said fickle. Oh, I wonder what her voice actor... Like, can you imagine, like, auditioning for, like, an NPC role or something? Just, like, background voices. And, like, I'm sure that whoever voices Ying'ar also voices other random, NPCs, too. But can you imagine having, like, the script for Ying'ar in, like, the Act 2 of Liyue's Archon quest and just being like, why? Because, from my understanding, it's just as lewd as in all the other dubs. And then also having to come back again for not only Ningguang's hangout, but also the Study in Potions event. Oh wait, no, actually she didn't have to voice that one actually, because she wasn't voiced. But whatever, you get my point. God, this is probably this and like. It's probably I think this is the closest Genshin will ever really be to like Honkai levels of horny. So funny to me. Anyway, yes, we're fickle.
You seem to be in a good mood today.
As ever, there's nothing special about today, but seeing you two has definitely perked me up.
Okay.
All jokes aside, how can I be of service today?
Remember the custom chess pieces I told you about? I'd like you to take her measurements today.
Isn't she in the porcelain business?
Whatever business I'm in, I am first and foremost a woman of many talents. Don't you remember when I taught you how to make
a perfume? Yeah.
There was no porcelain involved in that. As it happens, I am a skilled tailor as well. What can I say? I'm in the prime of my youth and I love all beautiful things. Is that so strange?
I guess
Ying'ar is every bit as proficient as any of the top tailors in the land. I've availed myself of her services many times before.
Girl boss.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just realizing that the Traveler only thinks I'm good at one thing. I see how it is. In which case, you'll find all the tools you could need in the room. Please, help yourselves. I'll stay outside and mind my own porcelain business, as you quite rightly suggested.
Is Ningguang gonna have to take my... Ningguang gonna have to make my... Take... Hold on, restart. Is Ningguang gonna have to take my measurements now? There we go. I don't know why I stumbled over that. Okay, also, mic check. Oh, wow. Wow, I'm surprised. Okay. Waiting once more for that UI to finish loading. Go away. Thank you.
Huh? What are you expecting me to do here?
Oh, I think the Traveler is the one you should be asking about.
Stop twisting my words! No!
I'm kidding. It's hard not to tease when you're both so well matched.
Oh my god.
Come on, then. Step inside and I'll examine your body from tip to toe.
God. After all that, Ying'ar takes your measurements quite uneventfully. You good?
If I hear any strange new rumors after this, you will be my #1 suspect.
Rumors about the Traveler or the chess piece?
You know what I'm talking about. You know what she's talking about, Ying'ar.
Either. Both are confidential.
Don't worry, I know where the line is. I'd never take a joke too far. Secrets are only fun when they're kept secret.
I hope you do know where the line is, yeah?
Just enough with the ambiguous phrasing, okay? You'll give people the wrong idea. Forget it.
I think she already... I think she does that on purpose. I think she gives people...
You're always welcome at Scent of Spring. Come again, anytime.
I think she does that on purpose. She's purposely a menace.
I slightly regret bringing you here. It doesn't bother me. I just hope she didn't make you feel too awkward. Now that your measurements are taken, let's go to Mingxing Jewelry and put an order in.
Okay, Ningguang, trust me. Making perfume with that woman is never going to be beaten. Never going to be beaten. Making perfume with that woman in the middle of one min restaurant.
Don't be shy.
Like,
come inside.
So. Oh. Cool. Oh. Anyway, let's go to Mingxing. No, literally, I remember when that Archon quest happened, and I remember, like, I purposely flirted back with her, and then Paimon was like, what is going on? Oh. Okay. Let's place an order, babes. Well, after the details load. There we go. Hello, Xingxi. We were here earlier to get a comb from you.
Lady Ningguang. What can I do for you today?
That chess piece I told you about? We can start work now. I have the Traveler's measurements here.
Okay, let me just double check. Looks good. This has all the measurements we need. I'll pass them on to the craftsman shortly.
Good.
Banger.
And as agreed, please use top-grade materials only.
Of course, we are professionals, and we will do everything we can to deliver the high standard you expect. Although, speaking to you as a friend, I have to tell you that the sale price you indicated won't even cover the cost of production. I don't mean just the material costs either. Waiting around for top-quality materials drags out the production time and also reduces the total quantity we can produce.
That's okay. This one is not for profit. With every previous set, there's always been some degree of commercial or marketing considerations to bear in mind. But this one serves more of a commemorative purpose. To that point, as you know, the prototype of the Jade Chamber chess piece has been in the works for a long time, but I haven't once followed up on the progress.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's a jade chamber piece. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a traveler piece and now also a jade chamber piece. How many pieces are even in this set? Like that. Anyway, yeah, there's a jade chamber piece.
Yes, and just like your piece, the jade chamber piece will be scaled for the game.
Yeah, now I understand Xingqi's concern. Yeah.
Yes, it's a challenging project, but also, not for profit is really not something I ever expected from Lady Ningguang. How do I put it? It just seems out of character.
In business, everything comes down to profits versus losses. You have to keep a cool head and make rational judgments. In other words, you must be shrewd. But shrewdness is easily perceived as cynicism in the eyes of others. People come to think of you as someone who cares only about money and not people. Hardly the worst thing in the world, of course. But it has caused obstacles for me in the past.
Oh, did people just think you were trying to do things like negatively? I don't know what the word. I don't know how to phrase it, but you know what I mean.
Well, for example, I once had a case where someone backed out of a deal with me to sell to someone else. We were both offering the exact same terms. It was simply because they didn't like me very much. Another case is where I offered distinctly more competitive terms in an investment, and this ended up arousing their suspicion. That Ningguang, they thought, she must be up to something. We can't let her get away with it.
I see.
I mean, Ningguang's canonically like an honest business dealer, right?
All but completely after the battle against Osile. Why? Because the whole of Leo witnessed me destroying my jade chamber.
Yeah.
At least, that's the most reasonable explanation I can think of.
Oh, I get it. You're saying that back when you sacrificed the jade chamber, you gained everyone's respect in return.
Makes sense.
You're not seeking to make a profit from these chess pieces because what you're commemorating is your personal contribution to Liyue Harbor. It was the deal of the century, and as long as you keep capitalizing on it, business will be plain sailing for you in the future.
Girl boss.
Yes, exactly. Very to the point.
Truly a brilliant strategy, Lady Ningguang. You really are a business mastermind. Now I understand why this set needs to be so perfect and why it's okay that it doesn't turn a profit.
Yeah.
It will be a lot of work, and I'm most grateful to you. Make sure the Traveler's piece is exactly how she wants it. We can't go letting her down.
I mean, I'm not that picky about it, but
we'll put our all into it.
Go off.
Well, that's that then. Let's head back to the Jade Chamber.
Of course.
There's something I want to discuss with you.
Why do you look so sad? Hello? Teleportation. Oh wait, what? Oh. Okay, fine. Well, we'll walk the way there, since apparently we're not going in the J chamber, we're going below it and adjacent, I guess. Okay. Time to sprint. Wait, what? Why was it? Okay, that was strange. It wasn't on the Jade Chamber, so I just assumed it was on the ground. Whatever. Whatever. Hey, Ningguang! Hello.
I have a question.
The stars are so pretty.
And I'd like to hear your honest opinion.
Shoot it.
And I, in turn, will tell you how I really think.
Okay.
When we were at Mingxing Jewelry, I admitted that my decision to sacrifice the Jade Chamber was a calculated one. I had already considered what I stood to lose and to gain. When you heard that, did it make you think that maybe I really was a cynical profit chaser after all?
Look. Okay, no, okay, no, wait, okay, look. Yes. Like, okay, look, I love Ningguang, but the way that was like, that was framed made me be like, oh, so it was just for your own gains, huh? I was a little disappointed. Just a little bit. But like, it was also at your own. I don't know. I'll just say yes. A little disappointed.
I see. Well then, I'm sorry, but what I'm about to say may simply come across as making excuses. I was
so
lying
sad.
to Xingxi. My decision to destroy the Jade Chamber was nowhere near as thought through as I made it out to be. I just thought we should do what needed to be done, and this was a decision that only I could make. Afterwards, I consoled myself by reasoning that all my wealth comes from Leo Harbor. So, to lose Leo Harbor is to lose everything. In that sense, giving up the Jade Chamber would be a profitable investment in the long term. But it just didn't work. I was grief-stricken. Like a huge part of my heart was suddenly missing. Because I had just severed ties with a lifelong companion. I stared out at the sea for goodness knows how long. I just couldn't let it go. I just couldn't. There was no way I could
I want to give her a
console myself.
hug.
So why bother trying?
I want to give her. Can I hug her, dude? Oh my god, dude.
But as time went by, I received so many thank you gifts and letters from people. Everyone was describing how they now saw me in a new light, how I'd become an inspiration to them. I gave up the Jade Chamber without a moment's hesitation, and I did it for the sake of Leo Harbor. And now, people are inspired to follow my example, to tackle their life challenges with the same unswerving determination. All of this was so encouraging to hear. It made me feel that my dear old companion's sacrifice was not in vain.
So why did you lie to Xingxi? Yeah.
Because, to most people, the idea that Lady Ningguang is someone who battles with grief and struggles to let go of the past is probably the furthest thing from the truth that they could imagine. This is one aspect of the truth that I can share only with you. The fact that I can't always be as strong as everyone thinks I am.
Well, you've done so well.
Thank you for your comforting words. It feels good even just to be able to talk about it. I'm sorry that you have to see me in this state.
No, it's
but look
okay.
where I am now, standing on the deck of the Jade Chamber once more, taking in the view. It must be fate's reward to me. And if I end up having to do it all over again in the future, I will not hesitate to make the same decision again.
Dunk! The Jade Chamber. This is an ending? Aw, it's so... That was a nice one. I actually liked that one. Unchanging will. Through countless melancholy moments, the clouds are now at last clear. Gazing ahead, she will surely make the right decisions. Okay. That was I like that one. That was a pretty good ending. Alrighty. Let's get this last ending. Okay, so that was the top one. I don't know how... Okay. Ningguang! Wait, is it tomorrow? Did it say tomorrow? I don't know if... I'm just gonna change it very quickly to 7 and then we'll see. I was like, grab something to nibble on, cause... Ugh. Hold on. Okay, well, I still have some of my, what do you call it? What is this called? Crunchwrap from Taco Bell yesterday, so I was gonna eat that right now. It's very cold. It's fine. Tastes good still, so I'm gonna eat it even if it's cold. Honestly, again, these hangout events are a really good way for you to like sympathize with a character and like learn more about them and understand their complexity. So, I really appreciate their existence. Okay. I'm legitimately not trying to do like an ASMR stream right now. I'm so sorry. Okay. Oh, following day. I'm just gonna eat this while we wait then. Boom. Okay. Wake up! Ningguang! Oh my god. This is so gross, I'm sorry. Wake up!
Yes, I'm already awake. I'll be out in a moment. I'm just changing. Good morning. Did you sleep well? There's nothing to... So, what's I imagine this must have taken... Sure. My schedule is usually very... So, it'll be quite nice to take a break.
I'm so sorry, huh?
I don't often... Still. So then...
See, I don't... Let's do the, opportunity thing. Right? And we'll try to...
Interesting. Because as far as most people are concerned, Mora is the key to any and all opportunities.
But being a member of the Liyue Qixing is a limitation.
Yes. You're absolutely right. This is what I appreciate about you. I want to do something a little self-indulgent.
Whatever you feel like doing.
Thank you. All right. I was born into a humble Fishing isn't... A lot of the old folks like to brag about how they were if I didn't make any money. I want to relive that, so how about it? Great. We're not to use our... The goal is to see...
Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing this is what happens. Yeah, let's start Northland Bank.
I can see why you'd suggest that. You're thinking I could use my knowledge of how Mora works to my advantage and make a lot of money there.
Oh, does it still revert you to the other one anyway?
Northland Bank is a special case.
Oh.
I rather suspect I would not be welcome there.
Because you've clashed.
Yes, and also... Never mind. I'll just show you.
Oh,
it won't
what?
eat up too much time.
What?
I expect they still hold a grudge against me to this day.
What, did you, like, swindle them or something? I mean, we know you're an honest person, but, like, what? We'll teleport this way, because I guess we're technically supposed to be walking from this way anyway. Cold Taco Bell. Yeah, I was tempted to get something sweet, but maybe not. I'm just gonna get a drink of water. Oh my god, it's 12? Oh my god. Does this mean I've been streaming for 4 hours? Are you kidding me? Because I started like, what, 8, 9? Jesus, these hangout events are so long. I never realized it until, like, now.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm all...
Oh god. Wait, the textures are not even loaded in properly. Can I read these? Oh, I can. This is the Chihu Rock Bulletin Board. You can find community news and shop advertisements posted here. Please do not post unimportant matters. Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Liyue branch of the Adventurers Guild. When gazing at the night sky, do you find yourself yearning to reach the stars? When overlooking a perilous abyss, do you find yourself wondering what treasure lies at the bottom? Sign up for the Adventurers Guild. We'll conquer all the world's dangers and uncover all the world's secrets together. Please talk to Catherine for more information. I think it's so funny because the bulletin board in Liyue is like actually on topic, and then in Inazuma you'll just see like so many random people talk about random shit. Like literally one of like the bulletin boards in Inazuma is like Yaya being like something something fate eternity I don't know, some gay shit like that. Because ultimately Yaya is a Cancer. I'm so there's nothing more painful. What are you looking down at? Oh, it's a cat. Anyway, there's nothing more funny to me than both A and Hu Tao, who are both of my like kins in this game, both being Cancers, and then Sarah also being a Cancer, and Yaya also being a Cancer. Literally, oh god, it's so funny to me. So funny. Anyway, let us head inside. Hello, Vlad. No, I'm actually not. I went to... Goodbye. Didn't this dude end up, like, talking to the girl that he was simping for? Or am I thinking of another Fatui dude? Oh, also, mic check. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Man, it's been forever since I've been here. I've never actually exchanged any of the money. Like, I have a bunch of, like, I have a more pouch, but, like, I've never exchanged it, which is kind of funny, but... Hold on, I'll talk to you in a second. I know there's a... Like, I remember I got the chest all the way back here. Way back when. Also, there's another way to glitch up, to, like, get above the thing, which I think is kind of funny, but... Anyway... Hello, I don't know what your name is. Ekaterina? Was it Katarina and Vlad? I can't remember.
Lady Ningguang.
What happened?
I hope that you're not here to create further trouble for the Fatui. With all due respect, too much official pressure will risk driving our bank out of business.
There's no need to be so hostile. I'm just here to talk business. So, are you in business or not?
That depends on the proposal, and it's not my decision alone. But first, tell me, why should we believe that you really are here for business?
I mean, she didn't come with the
If
Millilith.
you're here to make us suffer huge losses like last time, then I'm sorry, but none of us here can afford that.
Straight to the point, I see. Works for me. Traveler, we're leaving. Let's not waste any more of our time here.
Oh, I thought we were... Okay. Rude. That was a very short conversation. She was like, get away. And she was like, damn, fine. Wow. Okay, thank you. I was about to say, I was like, damn, you're taking a long time to load. Wait. Let me let the textures load because my PS4 is unfortunately very slow. Look at the thing. The road isn't even textured yet. There we go. Jesus. Why are we always talking about Mingxing? Oh wait, is this Mingxing? I can't tell. Oh yeah, it is Mingxing. Haha. Anyway, hey Ningguang. Thoughts, comments, and concerns. Oh my god, your textures aren't loaded.
Do you see what I mean now? Their attitude was just as I expected.
They were not even trying to hide their hostility towards you. Yeah, not at all.
That's for sure. Although our diplomatic relations with Snezhnaya haven't broken down completely, I dealt them a rather ruthless blow with the size of the reparations payment I imposed.
I mean, I don't blame you for that,
This sum was paid by Northland Bank, so they are still wary of me to this day.
So it is true, the Northland Bank is just an arm of the Fatui.
Yes, with some exceptions, but that is more or less correct. If you encounter them in any other nations during your travels, be on your guard. They are more than just a commercial organization.
Well, now I know. Does that make this trip worth it?
That's okay. My intention here was to show you some of the repercussions of that great battle. But that's quite enough politics for today. Let's get back to our fun little survival game.
Wait a second.
Now that you mention it, yes.
Oh.
We're being watched.
Oh. I like it when there's like a, what's it called, like a little spy thriller thing. I don't know how to explain it other than that, but we did it kind of with Yunjin, and now we're doing it here, and I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, I think they've been following us since we left Northland Bank.
What are they plotting this time?
Let's grab them and ask the question.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh.
But we need to be discreet.
Okay.
If they realize we're onto them, then we'll lose the element of surprise.
Okay.
Let's act natural, determine who our tail is, then lure them somewhere more deserted so we can catch them. Keep moving, just walk forward at a normal pace and don't do anything to give away that we suspect anything.
What if I start sprinting? Trying to like see who could be following us, but I don't see anyone. Oh, that dude? Maybe? You see that dude? The Nyan dude? That's like...
Okay, I think we have a few potential suspects. There's a lot of foot traffic here, but if you look closely, you'll see only a handful of people have been watching us constantly. But I'm still not sure which of them is our tail.
Let's keep going for now.
Agreed. Whoever it is will continue to follow us.
Wait, hold on, I need to scratch my head, okay. Is it that dude? Like, he was over there, yeah, he was over there a few seconds ago, now he's like, over there. Suspicious person, suspicious person.
The key here is consumer psychology.
Oh, wrong word. I'm sorry, my bad. It has to be that Fatui dude. I mean, not Fatui, Nyan looking dude, right? Or is it that lady? Hi, anything I can do for you? How you are? I don't think. Am I supposed to actually talk to you? I don't think I'm supposed to talk to you. Yeah, we're supposed to talk to Ningguang. My bad.
I think we've narrowed it down a little further.
I haven't, but
let's stay calm until we're 100% sure. It shouldn't take much longer.
Follow in your lead. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, over there. Or is it you? Oh. See, you're kind of like, I can't tell if you're supposed to be taking the I'm supposed to be taking the left side, huh? Oh, there's a chest over there? Dude, again, I have barely explored Liyue, dude.
I have the answer.
Me too. The way he turned around.
His line of sight and sneak up on him.
Agreed.
Don't get the wrong person though, or all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Oh, I don't want to redo this again. I think it's the blonde dude. It has to be the blonde dude, right? Or is it the dude? Or is it this dude? Because I saw him move around twice. Follow us. I'm gonna do the blonde dude. Oh, I don't want to redo this again, dude. I don't want to redo this again.
Ugh, what are you doing?
Come now. Did you really think we wouldn't notice you sneaking around?
What? I'm not doing anything.
There's no use in trying to deny it. Watch it. It's gonna be the brown hair dude, isn't it?
I don't know what scheme Northland Bank has in the works, and I don't know what they're paying you. But let's make a deal. How cooperative you are now decides how much immunity I give you when this gets investigated. Or do you seriously think Northland Bank won't throw you to the wolves when push comes to shove?
Yeah, they're gonna throw you to the wolves, dude.
Why don't you weigh the pros and cons and give me a clear answer before I retract my offer?
She's not giving him a moment to breathe, yeah.
Sorry, Lady Ningguang. My assignment was just to follow you, I promise, that's it. When you showed up unannounced at Northland Bank, everyone was instantly on high alert. We figured you must be up to something, but your brief conversation left us none the wiser as to your intentions. We couldn't just overlook it. We had to get to the bottom of it before we could put our minds at rest.
Are they really this guarded against you? Yeah.
I know they're wary of me, but this is still an overreaction, surely. This all feels very suspicious. There must be more to this than he is letting on. I only took you there to demonstrate how tense things are. Somehow we only tested the waters, but ended up with the catch of the day. Is there anyone else following us besides you?
Yes. They would have seen this and reported back.
Then we need to get moving. The longer they have to react, the fewer clues they'll leave behind.
Do we need to prepare?
No time. I'll just have to improvise.
I trust you.
Keep him with you. Do not let him slip away.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Oh, I thought we were... Oh. He disappeared. I was like, oh, we're gonna watch him for a little bit? Apparently not. Oh, okay. Northland Bank. Northland Bank. Northland Bank. Northland Bank. Da 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 da. Where's Flawed? Flad? Flawed? I don't know. He just dipped on us, dude. Feeling betrayed. I just burped. I'm so sorry. Oh.
Are you saying that Ningguang hasn't done anything? Impossible. She wouldn't have shown up here out of the blue without good reason. Keep investigating. We must ascertain her intentions.
No, literally, she just came in to just demonstrate something to me. That was it.
So much commotion. This must be an important meeting.
Oh, great.
It looks like I wasn't supposed to be privy to the contents of this particular meeting. This simplifies things.
So, you are here to investigate us after all. Where did you get wind of this?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I made a brief and inconsequential visit, and your first reaction was to immediately arrange a sizable surveillance operation with myself as the target.
No, literally, it's so funny. They were like, they're so scared of her. They're so scared of her that they were like, oh, she came here? Time to stalk her. Also, mic check again, because, yeah. No, really? Okay. I just think it's so funny.
You couldn't have advertised your guilty conscience more clearly if you'd tried. You may as well come clean. You know I will not turn a blind eye to any violation of the rules in Liyue Harbor.
Even if we cooperate with her investigation, she's bound to find problems even where there are none. Well, if you're such a stickler for the rules, you can carry out your investigation by the book. The Northland Bank has no obligation to cooperate, even with a member of the Liyue Qixing.
Fine by me. Then I'll take my time. But you'll be begging to tell me everything by the time I'm through.
Time to... Oh! Oh! Oh, faint and riposte. Riposte? Riposte? I feel like that's not an English word. Or maybe that's an English word. Anyway, no one wants to have to go up against Ningguang. Oh, so dramatic. I love it. Alright, we got all the endings. I definitely have... Yeah. I definitely have a bias in, in whose endings I complete the most of. Oh. That's so interesting. Okay, you know what? Here's my judgment. I think this one is the... I think this one... And, this one are the best ones. I think with this one being a very close third. I mean, honestly, I think that overall, all of them are actually pretty solid. But I just think that this one is really good because it really delves into Ningguang's character. Like, and how she views her rulership? I don't know. Ruling over Liyue. I think that's kind of the same thing with Yunji. Well, hold on. Let me just double check. I think that this patch... Well, actually, this was a bad ending, so... But I think overall, this patch... Actually, no, this was also a bad ending. That was a good ending. But I think overall, all of the endings for Ningguang and Yunjin's hangouts are actually, like, really solid. Like, they felt satisfying. That's the word. Goro and Beto's came out last patch, I believe, right? Was it last patch? I think it was either the last patch or the patch before it. And then Toma and Sayu's came before that. And then not Sayu, Diona's and Noelle's Act 2 came out that other patch. But these 4 came out, like, way back when during Windbloom? Was it Windbloom? Oh, that was so long ago. Honestly, I wonder if they're ever going to do another Act 2 for a character anytime soon. Because I feel like... Because Noelle's the only one that they did an Act 2 for, which I think is interesting. Probably because it was probably pretty easy to do, but... I wonder, like, again, I really want a hangout for, like officials. Well, Sucrose has actually been in several events now that I think about it. But, like, probably, like, official, Xinyan, even though she wasn't in an event, Rosaria for sure. They better do Rosaria next. They better do Rosaria next and whatever the new 4-star is gonna be. Because I feel like a Rosaria hangout quest has really good potential to, like, I guess delve into her morals and sort of the guilty conscience she has over, like, believing that she has to work in the shadows. Like, I don't know. Rosaria is just one of my favorite characters lore-wise. Even if, like, I don't think her lore is, like, as... What's the word? What's the word? I don't think her lore is as, like, I guess plot significant, if that makes sense. Like, she's not an Archon. She's not from Conria. She's not made by someone who's from Conria or anything like that. But I think that she still has a very compelling story. Like, just because, I don't know, I just think her character is interesting. So yeah. What else? Yeah, I hope they do a Rosaria hangout. Rosaria and Xinyan. But... Yeah, they might do that, actually. They might do a Rosaria and a new character, because that's what they did. They did Yunjin and Ningguang. And then in the future, they might do Xinyan and another new 4-star. Or, they could just do Rosaria and Xinyan, because they didn't tease any new 4-stars for 2.5, so I imagine if they do a, like, hangout quest, they would do Rosaria and Xinyan. I would like a Xinyan and Rosaria hangout. But hey, that's up to...
If you ever want to